and welcome to the Pen and Paper Pod, the final episode, one might say. The conclusion, the end, all be all. I am your host and DM, Tanner Cook, joined as always by our Trevor trio, Jack playing Lucky, John playing Driz.
Poochi!
I forgot Driz's name for a second. And Trevor playing Rabab.
Hey, what the hell's with this picture? It's me. That's me and my wife.
Look at that.
People.
Look at that.
People. I mean, I think it's a paid actress, to be honest with you.
That is
Wow.
a sharp.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I was at their wedding. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was actually really beautiful.
Only reason you could get away with that.
I know. That's right. I put up with that weekend. Come on, don't at me. It was a fun weekend, though.
This was a good weekend this time.
It was this time.
Yes, Trevor.
The sequel wedding was better than the first.
Yeah, it was, man. Don't listen to what they say. Sequels sometimes are better than the original.
That killed you to say, didn't it?
Going down in history.
It did
Trevor
not.
Flynn,
It did not. I'm proud
Sequels
of
are
it.
better than originals. All right.
Like Spider-Man 2?
Does anyone want to recap? If you don't, I will happily do it.
I think for the finale, we should let. Actually, you know what? I could recap. Why don't I recap? Because last
Why
week
don't you
was.
recap?
Yeah, why not?
It was
Let me.
your adventure.
It was. Okay. Yeah. So last week on the Pen and Paper Pod, we finally went to the source of Lucky's nightmares as we went into the Red Circus and were forced into a situation where we had to play evil carnival games against my father, Trevor. He had us start by we had all the members of the podcast, including our three semi-stalwart companions, were there, and they proceeded to attempt to have me murder as many people as possible around the circus by playing games and rigging the games so that it would force us to murder innocent bystanders. They started with a tight wire rope where they would throw knives at me, and I had to. I think we did a really good job of saving that first guy, honestly. Not his wife, unfortunately, because Grizz forgot about her. Because he just sort of forgot about her, and she just sort of ended up in a meat grinder. It's good.
Took advantage of the distraction.
He did, yeah. Absolutely. Anyways, we managed to survive the first time, leading on to a truly horrifying carnival game where they had to hit. What's that called? Is there an actual name for the mallet game, or is it just like strongman? Oh, it's strongman.
Strength test? Yeah, strong test. Yeah.
Strong test or whatever. Yeah, and so we would do this, and every time you would hit the mallet, it would murder people in the background until it hit the bell. So we had we failed to cheat on that one and ended up murdering a lot of people. We lost it, and then unfortunately our friend was bound to the jewel in the center of the room. Finally, we had a third test. Oh God, help me guys! What are the two? Before I lose advantage, what are the two? What was the third test? It was a horrifying test. The final one
there
was
the tightrope. Was the tightrope?
Yeah,
the tightrope was the first one.
Yeah, and then there was the strongman test, and then I know the final one was my performance against Trevor.
Well, there was you dunked
dunk
the person.
tank. Yeah, with the
The
kid
dunk
in
tank. Yeah. And I almost like sent a boy to like hell and tried to like levitate him. I spent a lot of spells that session. So so we managed to.
You weaseled out of the contract on that one.
I did. I weaseled out of two of them. We really fucked up on the second one, and then the third one I ended up going into a full-on performance that was rigged against me. But eventually we were able to stop Trevor, and by shattering his jewel and shocking his witch, I was able to kill him. And we were able to proceed outwards, back into the crag, having completed all of Mistra's tests, I believe.
Correct. Well, you guys are actually still on the outside portal. But yes, that is in fact great. Jack, you get inspiration. Let's go.
I'm gonna need that shit.
You guys are still on the side of this portal that is on the Red Circus. You actually haven't gone into the portal yet. But yes, this is where you guys are. What do you want to do?
I think.
Well, I've had about enough of this freak show. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Hell yeah, straight to the portal.
Yeah.
So, you guys are gonna come out up here. I need to reveal this area. Sorry.
And I also need to get rid of Trevor's face. It was a cute face though.
Go to the top right of your screen. You should be able to see this.
Yes, sir.
And put your tokens there.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Shit, and shit's all around.
Here we go. Here we go. Got it. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, you already got me. You
No,
already got me.
I was getting Ian.
He was helping us.
He was. It just takes me a while.
So this is the fun fact, but by doing so, you effectively skirted around a lot of this dungeon. I'm just going to reveal it for fun.
By doing
yeah.
what?
By doing the test of Mystra.
Oh dear
Oh.
God!
We didn't
Well.
have to do that.
Oh God!
Yeah, so if you had gone right at the beginning, that's where you were gone. But anyway, we'll continue on. This is just only this pre-setup. As you're gonna de-teleport it as I grab you all to go to another stage. If I can grab you at all. There it is. I will lay out the scene before you.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
You come into this grand, like, this ballroom of sorts, like this starry visage, like almost like a placid lake and ceiling of stars as it reflects the very, like, almost the nature itself. You feel it's like every step you take is a delicate, like, destruction of something while creation of another as you, like, leave the footprint behind. Your body and soul just, like, feel as two separate entities almost, but this room is echoing, like, reverberating with magic, almost like thick. Like this almost like a miasma as such. You look into this and you look around you and see pedestals of columns of, like, this beautiful stone light with etchings of, like, humanoid shapes in each of them as their giant lights, like columns, reflect inward to the central figure of this egg, this beautiful cosmic egg, as it swirls endlessly before you, as if looking deep into it would stare into the abyss of itself. You're here.
So we're looking. And I want to check myself real quick. Is my okay? So I'm a bard, so my magic is it's rooted not necessarily in strictly magical abilities, but, like, as I look at what I assume to be the source of Mystra and magic in the universe, do I feel like my magic's going out of control as similar elements of the crag?
No, make a perception check though.
Okay, cool.
I will with my trunk as well while we're doing perception checks.
You can definitely do so.
16, but weirdly my passive perception. Oh no, yeah, is 21. Just weirdly, it's weird that my passive is, like, higher now than my. I think it's like an ability. Yeah, okay.
So anyway, yeah, with a 16 and a 22, with a 16, you're able to detect that you're like on your heart, you feel like the glowing image of the mark of flame is, like, actually, like, glowing red hot. As you look to Rabab, and you just see the same thing on his. But as you look to Ian, you see that he is almost out of control. His, like, hand is, like, erupting with, like, this purplish magic, like almost consuming his flesh. He's doesn't realize it yet. He's kind of in awe as he just looked to his hand. Rabab, you kind of feel his blood type changing and, like, swirling around. It's actually almost like this being reshaped in some way.
Hey, dude, there's some weird shit going on with you. Are you okay? I think you might need to get out of here if you don't want to, completely. If you're, like, open to change, like, everything that you are, I think you should leave. Like,
no,
literally,
I
don't know what you're gonna look like.
Look
I don't
at
know.
your
I'm
hand.
just like,
Look at your hand, man.
What the hell's happening?
Calm down. Don't panic. It responds to emotions. So don't panic.
What?
Don't panic.
I think that this is for the best, Grizz will say.
What's happening?
Your magic is going out of control.
Oh
It's
my God. He's gonna, like, firebolt again, like he tried in the beginning, but it's like the echoes of magic is a huge firebolt. Like, it's like a critted firebolt, but it's like hand is still the same. Magic is still purple and kind of overflowing.
Grizz will will approach Ian and say, "You are being graced with power, and it's a chaotic and hard to bear thing, but you'll become a more complete wizard on the other side of this if you go through with it now."
What? does that mean?
Just embrace it. Just embrace it.
Rabab's gonna
The
go over
power.
to him and wrap his trunk around his arm and like look deep into his eyes and be like, "Look, you got all this excess energy right now, man. Just try and like send it my way, okay? Who knows? Maybe I could recover some spell slots. Like just like send like see what happens. Let's try this for a second. Maybe you'll be okay. You don't know. Let's just try something."
Here,
Okay.
drink this. It'll make everything clear. And Riz will hand him the gourd.
All right, he drinks it. He takes your advice and just like ignores what's happening to his hand. All right, what do you guys want to do?
I want to do something with the mark of the first flame real quick. I am going to sacrifice a does he drink the gourd actually? Let's do this thing. Yeah, I don't have a lot of spell slots, but before I do that, I was going to sacrifice a shitload of health. But we'll get to that in a second. Sorry, Tanner. Is he looking okay? Is he about to die?
It's happening to my trunk
No.
on his hand.
Nothing's happening to your trunk. It's more like he's just it's like his body is changing. It's almost like you can make an arcane check. You
Like he's going
I
through
would like to
adult
do that.
puberty.
Yeah. I would like to
So you,
measly
so.
arcana. That's not my thing. Ooh.
hell yeah.
20. Oh shit! Fuck yeah! That's a
That's good
17. Yeah, that's a dirty 20.
Let's go. Yeah, so you see it's kind of like it's like a really mutated like form of polymorph spell. It's also more intricate than that, kind of way more complex than what you've seen before.
Okay. Yeah. Theoretically, this is part of a polymorph spell, man. So if you change yourself into a creature, you can't necessarily. I don't think your magic can run away because you can't access your magic when you polymorph. If you can try to just polymorph yourself into a creature real fast or some sort of beast right now, you probably will be fine because, I doubt you can't use your magic, so it can't run out of control if you're polymorphed, right? So, Ian, turn into something.
Or maybe this is your magic, Ian. You know, everyone can make their own. All the magic people make their own spells, like Rabab's snacks and Lucky's thieving. Maybe this is what you can do.
But I've already made my own spell.
Oh, then you're okay. Well, maybe not.
So yeah, well, you guys tell him to take kind of accept it. You can see it slowly going up his arm, but it's not doing anything as of yet. You guys are free. You guys can look around if you want.
So should we punch the magic egg? Is that what we're here to do?
Whoa, slow down.
No,
man.
no, no, please. I'm gonna call out to the chamber at large. Mystra, you there?
You don't really hear anything.
Okay.
All you see is the egg shining in the columns. Of
Okay.
the zone.
So one of the things I'm seeing that the columns are connected by beams, correct? Is that kind of
Yeah. Light beams.
Yeah, and I'm just going to infer, and I guess I had on my Arcana was 20. I'm just and I actually did that was a roll for Ian to make sure he was okay.
If you
Actually,
want
can
to
I-
investigate the beams,
Yeah, I do, if that's okay.
of course, we got our Arcana check.
Oh, it's the same as my investigation, is same as my
I'll take it.
Arcana. Thanks.
I'll take it. 19. You're able to see that the beams of light are just these concentrated forms of energy.
Mhm.
Like you look inside of it, and you're just able to see that like this magic is being intricately woven. It's this new form of magic. It's being intricately woven as it's being unwoven. It's like reweave itself to be. It's like continually changing the shaping to what's around it.
Gotcha.
You see that it's connected to these beams of these pillars with humanoid figures carving out of them.
Okay.
As you take the time to look, you see one that looks like your shape.
What?
Yeah. You look around and see. Well, one, as you also see, has your shape right here, down in the bottom, right here.
My shape, like
It's-
Lucky's shape?
Yeah, imagine. Have you ever seen the Uzumaki comic with the people
Yeah.
in the wall? Yeah, imagine that. But you can see the end of it. It's not endless like that other one.
No, just.
It's like a kind of like a little pedestal that you perfectly shift into, and you don't have to move. But it matches your body type, even your clothes.
Shit.
On top of that, you see 3 of the beams are not connecting to the pedestals.
Okay. All right. So, gentlemen, I think this is where Fraz Ubalu is trying to get to. I think that is magic. The concept of magic made whole into a singular egg of magic, or at least in this instance, the magic that powers the core of the abyss. And that's just all. Okay, so here's my thing. Sorry, Tanner. That's my supposition as a player. Does Lucky need to like roll for that to confirm that, or like what would you want me to do here?
Hey man, is that? Do you think Lucky would say that? If he would, then that's what
that would be Lucky's supposition. Like literally, I don't know because like I don't know, right? Like I have no, there's no evidence. Like,
I think even now, what you're saying is perfect. Lucky, he's stammering, he's nervous.
Yeah,
I think that's perfect.
I'm shitting myself. Okay. Like
yeah, I think it's all perfect.
Yeah. So
I want to touch it. Can I go? I'm gonna go touch it.
The egg.
Yeah.
All right.
I would like to just put a hand on him and be like, literally, no, just do it.
Yeah. If Lucky, if you're right, it is the source of all magic itself. How could that possibly hurt me?
Dude, easily. Have you not seen me throw fireballs? Like easily. 2 seconds. Like magic's like a fucking bomb, dude. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like technology. The more it advances, it's about who uses it. What is it? It's a force of nature that has no bearing on who uses it. It can help and be infinitely destructive at the same time. So like, yeah, it depends.
I totally agree with everything you just said. And if it destroys me, then like, I'm not meant to be here anymore, you know?
Well, what if it just like uses the magic as a copy and changes every being on the surface of the world to Rababs, and then it's just a world of Rababs?
Well, that I do not want. Okay. So
I wouldn't be good as a Rabab. I would not be good as a Rabab. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't do that to you. I'm gonna...
I think you should follow your heart and
maybe
touch the egg.
But you're right. It's about more than me. I'm gonna get close and see.
I am okay. Do first. I, with a passive 21 perception, see that Savips and Mammoth are moving off?
Yeah, they're just checking out the pillars of light.
Okay, cool. I would like to investigate the non-connected pillar near Savips.
Yeah, sure. Grizz would like to do that as well.
All right, Rabab, you step forward, make an Arcana check, but while you do so, you see that this pillar of light has a shape, and as Cephipus goes to investigate Grizz, you look at it and it's almost like Cephipus is investigating his own shadow. The carving is the same as what his body shape looks like. Mammoth points out the same to you all, but says it looks like Rabab for this one down here.
Which one?
This one.
Grizz looks to Savipes and says, "You don't have your connection to Mystra anymore. That's what people found out earlier. Maybe this represents that broken connection."
Yeah, I guess, but he's like gonna play around with it. It's like, oh, look at it. It's kind of like my shadow.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's kind of just like, accepting everything is what he sees it.
He's like, he's on his own journey. I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this. Like, yeah, it's a connection to Mystra. It's a connection to this magic. So I'm gonna go up to Bob and see what he's doing.
Sure.
I'll stay with him.
Well, you'll be over here first, as Rabab is going to experience this first.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, you're good. Rabab, make a intelligence save.
What was the Arcana for?
Oh, right. I already made you that one. You, what'd you get again?
20.
Perfect. So you start to feel your brain tingle, like even with the mark on its legs, like you feel like your veins kind of pulsating as you just feel in awe of what's happening around you. Like, I
like brain tingle.
Oh, it's good. You kind of, you're accepting of it, so it's very relaxing, kind of like lulling you into closer. With the wisdom save, with the intelligence save you'll make right now.
Okay. Straight in.
That's
and saving throw. Saving throw. Gotcha.
13. You're gonna fail.
May I use? Is it too late since you told me I failed to spend my advantage? my inspiration?
No, you can use it. I'll let you use
All
it.
right, I'll use it on this.
Do it. 18. With an 18, you're gonna succeed. You're gonna get closer to the egg itself. Get up right next to its like shell. This is when Lucky gets closer, and Lucky will make the same. If he makes the same Arcana check, unless he just wants to get the same thing that Rabab got. It's like an overwhelming force of arcane energy as you approach this thing, and then make a intelligence save.
An intelligence save. Okay. So wait, I can make an Arcana. Sorry. I can make an Arcana check to prevent it from happening.
No, you can make an Arcana check to decide, to interpret what's happening around you. The intelligence save is to save against what's happening.
Okay, I would like to make an Arcana check real quick to see what's happening.
Please. Sure, I'll get the deeper
19.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, you're good. With that Arcana check, you're able to feel this overwhelming sense of magic erupt from your veins. Even with the mark against your heart, you still feel like the magic pulsating within you, and like you kind of feel its like presence. The sense is like almost alluring, but also you're in awe of what you're seeing.
What do I think if I don't make this save, what do I think will happen with a 19? Whatever.
I don't know. What do you think will happen?
I feel like I'm going to be infused with a shitload of magic, for better or worse. So I think I could attempt to fail the save, but I may as easily just try to pass it because I could make the choice to fail the save. So I'm going to attempt to resist the force to some extent, which makes intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, so go forward 5 feet and then you'll make the save.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, perfect. With an 18, you're able to make it. You're able to get closer. Rabab, as you get closer, what do you do before Lucky actually encroaches? You still have the time and here.
I'm gazing in on, wondering like what's inside the egg, or if like we're inside the egg, you know? Like, is all of this inside the egg, or like are we the egg? I don't know. I reach out with my trunk and just try to see if I can like feel anything else coming out of it. I'm not going to cast any spells or anything, I don't think.
Okay. Do you touch the egg?
Yes. I'll touch it.
Yes. So as you touch it, erupting from your like trunk is like this puddle effect, like a ripple going across the water. And Jack, if you want to put that last one I had up there, like that's in from the slide, and you can see that this will be what you see. It's just like
gotta hold on.
Woman encased in stars itself, kind of like it's like you just see the like kind of thin membrane of the woman as she's just moving around. The light's refracting this great beautiful light. You see this like her just like waving and like sitting peacefully. Lucky, this is a good time to know that you still see the stars. You don't see what Rabab is seeing.
Got it. But I see that Rabab has made contact with it, right?
You do, yes.
And I have not been. I passed my. Or I don't know if I passed my save or not. I assume I have. So I'm going to. I'm going to try to. I'm not going to advance, but I'm waiting because I really hope I'm like readying an action to try to pull Rabab off if he shows signs of distress.
Cool. Now, Rabab, you see this. What do you do?
I'm just. Rabab is like overcome with like the existence of an entity, the likes of which he's never imagined, even in his wildest dreams, was saying something, I think. So, in an effort to make contact, I think what comes out of my mouth is like, have you smelled the world? What are you made of?
How do you? So you saying this out loud?
I'm saying this out loud.
Yeah. Okay. So make an intelligence save.
Okay.
Nice. With a 17, you fail.
Mm.
But your eyes are gonna go white.
Close. Shit.
But you're gonna just be encroached in this beautiful white light. What you feel is almost like this like you feel magic itself, and as you like this figure is culminating in front of you, it's just like particleizing itself from different like the atoms as it erupts around you and congeals into one solid form of this woman.
Shit.
You can go back to the.
Yeah.
Lucky. Rob is saying stuff. And Sabipus is going to put himself into the pillar. His eyes are going to go white as well.
Holy crap. All right. And I see this woman, and it's like a beautiful woman in a black dress appears where the egg was, correct?
Yep. Oh, no, you don't see that. Rabab only sees that. You just see beautiful stars.
I see beautiful stars, so it's still egg. Got it. Rabab seeing the her. Got it. Okay. But his eyes have gone white, and he's saying stuff. And in the stuff he's vocalizing, I don't recognize the language at all. Correct?
It's Rabab speaking common.
Oh, what's he saying?
It's just what I said. It's just what I said a minute ago, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Unless you were trying to say it in another language, like, then yeah, it's just common.
Cool. I heard all he said though, so he's communicating with an entity. So I'm not yet at the point where I'm gonna try to pull him out.
All right.
I wouldn't say we're communicating necessarily, because I don't know that not that I can hear this, but I haven't gotten anything back per se.
I'm gonna shout out, Rabab, are you okay? He probably can't hear me.
He can hear you. You can hear Lucky saying, "Bob, are you okay?"
Then I say what I just said out loud.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is communicating. Gotcha. This is stressful.
With you, yeah. I mean, I don't know what this is. If this is communicating, I don't know how to talk. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Not with you, with her. With this, you can't see what I'm talking about. There's a person in all of this.
Bob,
right
you need to be more straightforward. I don't know what you're talking about most of the time. Sorry.
What do you see?
I see an egg, and you're touching the egg.
Experience.
That's my experience.
There's a lady. The egg is a lady.
It's got to be Mystra.
It's a lady.
It's Mystra.
Are you? Is my friend right? Are you Mystra? Is that a name that you like?
As you see the particleized woman kind of like her rate of particleization has stopped, and she's like almost there.
Okay. I think we need to give her a minute.
So Davis is gonna come out of this thing and say, "Holy shit, Grizz, I was dead. I was dead.
Wait,
I was
what?
dead."
What do you mean? You've been alive this whole time.
Okay, well, I went somewhere and I was not alive. I think I was mounted on a wall somewhere. Like, I inhabited the body of something that, like, I couldn't move. I was definitely like not able to move, just barely like seeing the presence and buzz around. But I was like mounted on the wall, and it looked, Chris, I think it looked like the trophy room.
The trophy room? Like, do you know whose?
Like the one from Cliff's Edge.
He's not actually seen it. Grizz has not seen it.
Well, that's what the sleeper says.
Actually, no, Grizz has seen it.
But didn't Grizz drink
went with,
there with
yeah, Grizz drank with
days?
us, so Grizz has seen it. My bad.
Oh, is that a good or a bad thing? I mean, is it real? Maybe that was like your personal hell. Maybe like you're a bad person who gets a terrible afterlife.
Grizz, make a history check as Savipus is going to describe. Like, yeah, so I was in this position on the wall in the trophy room. And you're just able to remember. So you drink a little bit of the meat, kind of get that drunken stupor from Beer Fest where you remember more things because you're drunk.
You got to go deeper.
Exactly. So you, as Savipus is describing it, you remember that it's where Liliana had mounted the skin, like the head and skin of Chakat, the divine avatar of Bayfor.
Holy shit.
Oh, you know what? Bayfor's beast was mounted in the spot you're talking about.
Can someone repeat that for me? Because I was kind of spaced out over here.
Bayfor is a god that had an avatar. Liliana murdered it and put it on the wall, and Savips touched the pillar, and zoned into its head in the trophy room. So the pillars are somehow connected to gods, and they're also connected to us, and I'm not sure what's happening.
Or Bob, your eyes are still white.
So I can see, but I don't have eyeballs, but I wouldn't know that. So that's useful information for everybody else. But yeah, how do I feel? Okay? Do I feel like I'm burning up inside?
Oh, you feel perfectly fine.
All right, I'm just gonna chill and watch this bitch particleize. Sorry for the profanity. I didn't mean to put it that way.
It's cool.
I hope she's okay with that.
You think that she'll put this bitch?
Yeah, Rabab,
I mean, I still don't know if she's understanding anything that I'm saying, so this is just for me to help conceptualize. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you wait. What do you guys else? What else do you guys do? Mammoth goes over to the right and sees that one of them matches his shape.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my pillar. Right down here.
All right. Yeah.
Sweet. I'm just gonna go in for it. Try to grab my own hand.
Oh yeah. So you find yourself immediately transported, like your mind shifts. You go into this tunnel of light as you just almost like you're going through the light pillar itself, then connecting yourself to the actual beast of the land. You open your eyes. You're in this cavernous area, deep in the mountains. And then you open your other set of eyes. And then your other set. And then you open one more set of eyes. And then you open another one.
Holy shit.
And you find yourself in this thing. You find yourself within the avatar of Tamora, the Fang Eater.
God knows she would have a shitty avatar. Sorry.
Here, and I'll give you control of this, of the stats.
What?
Yeah, you're controlling this beast.
Okay, that's cool. Where is it, and how can I bring it here?
Yeah, Bob doesn't know. I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, as of right now, Lucky is having like the same experience you are, but his mind is like somewhere else. There it is. All right, you should be there under the gods.
So we don't know that he's on another plane of existence as a giant Hydra. We don't know that.
Lucky, once you get the hype out, you can make a perception check. After that, what do you guys do?
I assume the Fang Eater has extreme advantage on perception checks.
Yeah, it does.
Does Rabab notice any change in the form in front of him after this happens?
No, nothing to. Well, actually, you do. You see that once that construction happens, the light kind of shifts closer together. The particleize effect starts to accelerate.
Okay. Maybe I need to go and stand by my thingy if I want to talk to this lady.
Sorry about that.
What you say?
Sorry about that, Jack. I was editing that for you.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you see that your words don't really affect anything, Rabab, but the particleization comes at the same rate that you saw when you touched it, but then stops.
Wait, so it what again? Say it does what?
So like once Lucky touches it, the rate of particleization of the woman gets to like more coherent form, but then it kind of stops.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly back away and see if like I can still see what's going on from like over here. Yeah.
So as you try to pull your nostril away, you find it.
Oh, because I was still physically touching it, right? Yeah. Okay.
You find yourself glued. So with that perception check and then you're glued there. You see that once Mammoth actually interacts with his particle or his pillar, the particleization speeds up again, and then kind of stops. This time it's almost like there, like almost like the whole thing is there.
Holy crap.
Hey everybody, keep doing what you're doing. Interesting things are happening. I want to see where this goes.
So Grizz will look to Savipace and say, "Hey, stand where your shadow is."
Oh, okay, man. And he goes back in, and again, the particleization comes in and completes to see the woman of the beautiful form of Mystra. This time, an explosion erupts, and everyone will make an end save.
Make a end save.
Yeah, but the only one left is their Grizz. Everyone else is already connected.
Right.
Okay, so in saving throw.
You've already failed. I'm sorry. I meant everyone. So you resist it, Grizz.
Got that diamond body.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So everyone else is going to experience this, but Grizz kind of sucks.
The NPC is the only one left alive.
Yeah. You all are going to see the coherent form of Mystra shape in front of you. As she coagulates herself into this form, you see her like beautiful figure. Her robe is made of the pure essence of stars, as like her hair is kind of connected in this strange way to every single vein of star that she makes. Her fingers go across the world like a river. She's going to say, "Hello, everyone. Thank you for meeting me here. Finally, to be proven right." And then an eruption is going to happen as this intricate stream of illusions is going to come across from everyone's eyes. You're going to see pretty much everything that's happened from this entire journey. You're going to see your arrival at Cliff's Edge. You're going to see flashes of your own childhoods mixed in there with like Rabab playing in the streets, Lucky getting doing his first murder, Grizz getting trained once again to have that first beer that like and then like again more flashes. Tiny Ruffins is going to show up your entire time with the crag, like your infiltration in the Cytherius tower. You're all the way into the destruction of the crag, the resurrection, their missions. And then finally, back to where you guys are right now, you'll come back to that same field that the gods showed you in their own vision of what transpired between Mystra and Agma. Mystra will continue speaking as she kind of starts relaying what you guys already know happened. The gods, Mystra met Agma on the field of battle right before the conclusion was to happen, and then everything stopped and no one knows what happened. Mystra will continue that as she speaks, kind of to like, it's almost like a message that's like pre-programmed to not stop. She's gonna continue saying, "I met Agma on the battlefield. His mind had become clouded by pride. He stunk of it. I offered to let him keep his domain. He scoffed, of course, as expected. You let me keep it. How gregarious of you, how quaint." And like he's just laughing as you see the giant figure of this small woman. He laughed more until I explained, "Well, quite simply, my domain has already encompassed your own. I have pushed knowledge further than it has hoped to dare. I discovered the unknown and I shaped reality to my whim." Her like voice is getting more and more loud, kind of like got Galadriel from Lord of the Rings as she's like doing that vision. "I meld the cosmos to my bidding. Time and space are my tools with which I shape the very multiverse you stand on. My feats amount to complete revitalization of the world. My worshippers have led innovations in every part since the first incantation. Magic and knowledge have become one and the same. In a way, I am the new god of knowledge, while you just simply rot. And while you may have given the world fire, I gave them means to make the sun." His tone changed rather quickly at that point as he tried to explain away the truth. Once he was back too far into the corner, he offered me a final bargain. As look at the desperate clutchings of a sore loser. He gave me an ultimatum. Agree to his deal or destroy the domains he'd already gathered under him. And I had to fucking agree. He thought that neither of us did anything to influence the world. That if neither of us did anything to influence the world, then his would be the most sorely missed, his domain of knowledge. So he wagered that without either knowledge or magic, his would be the most wanted, and magic would simply fall to the wayside. So he wagered that we disassociate ourselves from the mortals, whichever way we preferred, and then see who became more dominant in our absence. He chose to isolate himself in his domain and never speak to anyone. I chose the old-fashioned way, and I did what I did before magic was discovered. I just went to this very cave and sat. Unfortunately, I had to fall. That made a bigger pillar than what I intended, or a bigger mess than what I intended from the first time around. But that's kind of what happened. So I went to what I was prior to God. And here I am, finally, to be proven that humans, like you people, mortals, can live. Like, you've chosen magic. You've discovered what lies at the bottom. You've seen all that magic has and not been influenced it. You have touched the very essence of magic. You've taken what knowledge has given and expounded beyond it. And this is the ultimate realization that I am right. You guys, she's kind of just standing there now, smiling at all of you.
Man, can everybody hear me if I speak? Like, we're all like around this room, but we're like connected by this light, right? Like, what's the kind of dealio?
So the illusions are kind of shared as you guys actually now come to terms with what's happening around you. Kind of like the visual stimulation is coming forward. You're able to look around and see that, Lucky is right beside you. Grizz is right beside you. Savipus and Mammoth are right beside you. Ian's right beside you. And you're all kind of seeing this, but you all are just kind of engrossed with what's happening. So now she's finally come to a realization. You all see each other and can hear each other.
I'm gonna look at Mystra and just be like, you know that Forlorn is coming here to take your power, right?
Say what?
There's a demon. He's coming here to like take all your magic for his own.
Oh, wait. Oh, so what? Who?
Like
who's Forlorn?
I mean, it's not really important. He's just like a really bad dude. I mean, yeah, it's kind of important.
So now knowledge isn't important.
I thought Forlorn was the blue big guy that I swore vengeance on when he killed a bunch of people along with that other little weaselly guy, but they were both servants of the bigger guy who we kind of survived us turning into mush.
It's Franzubalu.
Yeah. That guy. Yeah. Is that who you're talking about? You think he's coming here, Lucky?
Well, he jumped into the crag.
And the crag is... look at her. You, right? Like, you are kind of the crag.
She is the crag.
What's the crag?
It's the hole you made when you fell to Earth.
Oh, like, yeah, that was me.
That was you. Yeah. And it's like all magic, kind of like there's like a ton of magic coming out of it, and people want to possess it.
Wait, there is?
Have you not, like, rode the streets of the crag and smelled like 8 different flavors of coffee all imbued with like this stuff that you haven't experienced any of that?
Wait, no.
Where have you been down here waiting all this time?
Yeah, I've just been sitting here.
Waiting
for what? For us?
For us to come and get you.
Yes, I carved out the very nature and put it into my own strings to influence just how you to prove my point.
Wait, did you bring us here?
Wait, when I got pulled out of Ravnica and like trode through that black sludge of space and that strange fruit that brought me here, you had something to do with that? Even?
That was my favorite part. I had to interact with some gods from Theros that I hadn't seen within a long time. But yes, Lucky, I did, in its own way, like very subtly, like with the slightest, like minuscule, positions. Yes, I led you all down here. Where are the rest of you? And so you start to see that like the shapes forming the figures on these other pillars meant more people could have come down. If you want to, the shapes, the outlines kind of show themselves like where they could be, kind of standing next to you, kind of like the insert player 2 here before they've actually loaded up their character. But you see the shapes. Everyone can make a quick investigation check.
I don't know. I know Cytheria is among them.
I don't think smell will help me, but I'll make one.
Ian, I bet Patricia Hugh or Rupert Hugh are in there. Liliana, I'm sure, was there. Probably Bratvan. You glad, maybe?
Where's your investigation there, Lucky?
All right, I'll do an investigation. Damn, I wanted to be clever. I'm not clever. No, here we go. It's +3. Here we go. Which is 19. Holy shit!
Still the highest of us.
God damn it.
So yeah, you recognize over here. You recognize that there's a tiny gnomish figure that looks very similar to the architect Willard Trevor. Meanwhile, here you see the figure of a small, like teenage boy, not teenage, kind of like in the early 20s.
Teddy
Ruffins is 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Down here, you see the figure of a elf woman.
Liliana.
Bow.
Liliana.
And then up here, you see the figure of an old lady.
The mayor?
Oh, it's the mayor.
Oh.
These were the good guys.
How do you know we're not the good guys?
We are the good guys. We're here.
I don't know. I don't see.
I don't feel
I don't-
really good right now. I feel deeply conflicted. I don't know about you.
Dude,
Well, I don't see my visage here. So if it was the good guys, you know.
Ian's gonna be like, yeah, me neither, honestly. Like, what the fuck's this about? Are you saying I'm not good? God of magic? What do you even know?
Her name is Mystra.
okay,
What about
like,
the
bro,
mystery of
bro.
What? I'm not gonna pull my punches with her.
Okay.
Who are you saying
Dude,
bro to?
whoa,
right
don't
now?
just scoff now. There, you know how much suffering has been caused because of her? Because of this hole in the ground she made?
I'm not even disagreeing, Ian. You have
Who
a
are we
point.
talking about?
I just don't know. We're all. This is like she's not the
I
good
mean-
guy here.
It's weird for her to snub her nose at knowledge when her ignorance has caused so much damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
I hadn't
Mystra.
thought of it that way, but that's a good
all
point.
right.
She doesn't even know a fucking demon is coming for her.
She can hear us all saying,
Guys,
Yes.
this is not important at this exact moment. There's really only one relevant question. Mystra, what do you want to do?
now that you're right.
Oh well, I guess. I guess it's time we break out and go tell Agma that he lost. I mean, he's probably looking down on this with envy right now. As I said that, everyone's going to make a perception check.
Does smell help me?
No, not this time.
30. 30. 30, motherfucker. Dirty
Yeah,
30.
yeah. Grizz, you're not going to see it. Rabab, you're going to see it. But it's almost like irritatingly you see it, Lucky. It's almost like the lights get dimmer. Like, you know, the flickering of fluorescent? Like it's kind of like that. The entire illusion around you does that. For like a brief second.
Fuck!
So yeah, we're just going to go tell Agma that he lost.
What happened?
How
What happened?
She's not real!
Why is Lucky screaming? What happened?
It's not real! None of this is real! This is Prince of Lies! He's the Prince of Lies! This is not happening! She's not there! It's not Mystra!
Riz is gonna run up and try to punch Mystra.
It's not! We gotta find him!
Alright, go run and make an attack.
Rabab like leans down and touches the ground. Just like, I mean, like, I know I don't have a check for what's real. Fuck, do I have a dream totem? I needed to make a dream totem. I forgot to make a dream totem. Shit.
Yeah, on our side, that's definitely gonna hit Mystra. Shit. Buttons are they're in shit right now. Yeah, 13 damage. So you're gonna see as it goes through her body. It is an illusion.
Okay. Fuck! He's here! He's here! He's somewhere!
Wait, hold the phone, Mr. What's happening?
Mystra! Well, fuck you.
What?
Fraz!
This is
You're-
this is not how I imagine this going down.
Your
If she's magic,
thing
what makes what
is going up.
Like,
Wait,
Your
what's happening though?
Your illusion is done. Come on. Why don't you just come out? Let's have a chat.
This is me. I am being sincere.
I just punched you. You're not real.
Well, of course I'm not. I'm the egg.
I don't know that
you
that
guys
means
are engrossed,
anything.
like everything is corrected within the egg. I am right. This is an illusion of my body. I'm still the egg though.
Crap.
Like once I erupt from it, I'll be this. But like right now,
disintegrate. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna cast a bunch of things on myself. I'm gonna sacrifice a shitload of health right now, Tanner, just to give you a heads up. So a couple of things I'm gonna fucking do. I'm gonna sacrifice. So I should, with the short rest, with the spell still, get back one spell slot of my choice from whichever one. So I was gonna pick that 6th level spell slot to grab back, and then I'm going to sacrifice for 3 of my 4th level spells, which by the nature of my mark means that I can sacrifice. So it should be 10 health for every level of the spell, which means that if I sacrifice, so at a 4th level spell, so I want to gain 3 4th level spells, that, actually, no. 3 4th level spells would be 105 health. I'm going to sacrifice 105 health.
So,
which will drop me down to 63.
So take that up again. Hold on. It's actually 35 for 4th level spells. So 35 health points apiece.
Got it. Okay, cool. So that would be 35. That'd be 70. That'd be 100. Yeah, it's still 105 for all 3.
Okay, cool.
So I regain all 3 of my 4th level spells and my 6th level spell. And I'm also under the Hunter's Mark. I'm under the elements of the regeneration spell. So, yeah.
So every 6 seconds, every round, essentially, you'll get back.
Cool. Should be like 2 health or something.
I think so.
Yeah, the target spot has severe body.
Yep.
1 hit point for
HP.
each turn. Yeah, 2 HP. So I need to last. So I need to drag this out for 100. So that'd be 50. So if I just chill here for like 1 minute, I'll regain 120 health.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, we need to search for her.
Like, you just burn yourself for a bunch in your heart, and then it's like get magical power for a bunch of damage.
I feel the fire burn my body as the hot mark takes over, and I'm gonna sing a little ditty. Fuck you!
I don't understand what's happening. This is not how this is supposed to go down. Everyone, you're supposed to be thankful that I'm here, and like you all are supposed to gather around saying, "Yes, we did it. We have achieved magical knowledge."
We ain't achieved shit, bitch. Get out here and fight us.
What are you talking about? So you can make an intelligence save to try to break out of what's happening.
Let's do it.
Same with everyone else.
All right, intelligence save. All right. I am going to use advantage on that.
Go for it.
17.
All right. Yeah. Lucky, not lucky. Grizz, what you got? Intelligence save.
19.
Oh, you did?
I think so.
It didn't roll.
And,
It's under my unarmed strike, isn't it? Or is that in the
No,
old one?
It
This
didn't
is a
roll
new
into
one.
roll 20.
well, if you got a 19,
okay.
whatever. I mean, all you passed.
Oh, it is. It's right there. It actually did do that. Yeah, it's right there. My bad.
Cool.
I missed
Everyone,
it too.
so y'all pass and are able to like snap yourself awake from what's happening. What you guys are gonna see now is almost like the shift. The landscape is the same. It's just the exact same, except for this one big, enormous change that Tanner's trying to fumble around to make come. You're gonna see this big, gigantic, separate laser going into this other big beast that looks kind of similar to Forlorn. And you'll see this other wizard, Crags the Wise, kind of monitoring the beam.
Crags the crackhead.
Yes,
That
good, yes.
Grizz says, "I see a wizard. I'm gonna punch him."
Punch the wizard!
All right. Everyone roll for some advantage.
Advantage?
Like,
Sorry, initiative. Yeah, roll
I'll
advantage
take
too. Why not?
advantage.
I am very stressed. Which soundbite you want for this, baby? You want boss battle?
Yeah, let's do it. There it
Okay.
is.
No, I'm good. Or you want Hellbound? Let's go. You know what? We're gonna go this one.
Dark Souls. Let's go.
I rolled 8, so I'm gonna pee.
All right, nice. That guy out of here.
You know, one day, Tanner, I will remember to click my thing.
What'd you get?
17.
I'm not seeing y'all's rolls. Oh, I'm seeing it. Never mind. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Thanks.
17, there it is. It's on there twice. Yep, there it is. And then... I love it. I love the music. It's
Thank
perfect.
you.
It's Dark Souls.
Pretty much.
So they're gonna go.
Wait, I think this is Bloodborne. Isn't this the Ludwig fight
I
theme?
think it is,
Yes, it
actually.
is. It is Ludwig.
Okay.
Yes. I was that or Boreal Valley.
Sorry, I didn't mean to actually there. Just
No,
once
you're-
that part dropped, I was like, hold on a second.
Actually, it's the Bloodborne fight, you knave. Alright, and then we do a D10.
damage.
Okay, Grizz, you're up. And you're running towards Paradis.
That is right.
So you break the tether, your eyes come back as you see this gigantic figure, and you're rushing straight to the wizard. How are you rushing? You're kind of on this little pedestal next to the egg. There's a big beam of light kind of blocking you from this egress. You can go down and under it, but
Do I think the beam of light would hurt me?
you think, yeah. It's a lot of energy. You're touching a live
Right.
wire, maybe.
Let's see, hold on, how far is it? Okay, it's far enough that Grizz is actually going to use Step of the Wind here as a bonus action, which will, he'll use it to dash, but it'll also triple his jump distance.
Nice. Go
So
for it.
with his speed of 55, well, I guess now doubled. Oh, I guess I could have made it with 55.
You can go under the beam too. Like, it's like
But it's okay, because Grizz can jump over them now.
that's fair. That's fair.
And he will basically leap while keeping his momentum, kind of leap onto this crystal formation here.
Mhm.
His strength is 20, so his jump distance is 60 if
60.
he has a running start.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh,
So
actually, fuck that. Grizz will just run off the platform and jump straight at the guy.
Hell yeah.
60-foot jump speed, yeah, just crunch
So,
the floor as he lands.
Hell yeah. Make some attacks.
All right, Grizz is gonna clock him with the gourd.
30's gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. 24's gonna hit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for a little bit of damage, and he will flurry of blows. Wait, we didn't short rest, right?
Correct.
Or did we?
We did not short
Okay, no,
rest.
we didn't.
We did not show.
Not before
Yeah.
this, no.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So 12's gonna miss, 23's gonna hit. 7. Alright.
Hell yeah. That'll end his turn.
Sweet.
Actually, sorry, he would have liked to have stunned on
Oh,
all
go
three
for
of
it.
his hits potentially.
Alright, yeah, I gotcha. Con.
So that's a con save of
13, I think, right?
might be less than that. Might be 12.
Oh, well, he has 11 in the last one.
Okay, so
But he'll use legendary resistance
oh, okay.
and choose to succeed.
Yeah, he will. Okay.
Alright. So for Grizz, Rabab, you're up. You have broken the tether. You see this.
I see what?
See this like gigantic beam of energy in this the form of Forlorn beginning to mouse shape and reform itself with Bragdus monitoring it.
I hate that guy. Is the form of Mystra still in front of me at all?
Yes, the egg is still there, still showing the same like outer shape with the woman.
Can I ask you as a DM if I leave the area, will I take an op attack from Mystra?
I'm sorry, yeah, Rabab, it's not your turn. You got an 8.
Yeah, he's done. Who is it? It's probably.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry, Trevor.
No worries. I want more time to figure out what to change it to.
Alright. So it's gonna be Forlorn's turn. So as you guys get to here, you start to see that this connection has done something as a gigantic pillar of light has come forward, like, and it's going straight to the earth. It's crashing, thundering, just like kind of carving its way effortlessly up into the sky. Lucky, being in the form of Fang Eater, you see in the distance this form like
Wait, am I in the room as Fang Eater?
No, you're in this cavern.
Yeah. What?
Wait, what?
No, you are in the Fang Eater's lair as Fang Eater, but you see in the distance the column of light being spoken of right now.
Got it.
And then you start to see this gigantic form, like the form you're seeing right now, but then eclipsing everything as it's like thrashing about, destroying everything, like destroying the landscape itself. That'll be his turn. Lucky, you're up.
And I'm not as Fang Eater, right? Like I'm myself in the cavern. We're at right over here.
This is the new option. You can choose to go into that on your turn using half your movement.
Okay, well, shit. And then I just have Fang Eater's actions. Okay. Holy shit!
You only get one though. Like you either have to choose to use lucky action or choose to lose the Fang Eater action for your turn.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, apologies. I didn't catch that he has legendary reactions. Okay, well then that's okay. Shit. As many bites. How many heads do I have? I have
5.
I have 5 heads. Okay. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Sweet. Okay. I am going to I can just take a legendary action on a turn, right? No, I can't take a legendary action. I have to wait for it to be on the end of somebody else's turn.
Right. Yep. That's
okay. And any spell I cast won't affect, like as lucky will not affect where I am at right now, correct?
Yeah, imagine stepping in and out of like controlling 2 different people. So if you go into the thing, you're controlling.
I get my action in that one. Okay, cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am how far from him? Am I? His speed's 50 feet. Well, I have infinite amounts of movement, but I need to use half of it. But so I have 75 feet of movement. Let me double check this. How far from him am I? I am 45 feet there, so I need to use half my movement, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so half of 75 would be 60 would be 30, and then
it's like 37, 38.
37, 38.
And a half.
But Fang Eater is more than a large creature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna. So who are you taking your turn as?
I'm gonna take my turn. Yeah. I'm gonna use half my movement to turn into Fang Eater, and then Fang Eater has 50 feet of movement, right?
Right. But yeah, and then you can see that like this person, like this gigantic person tearing things up is about like 2 or 3 turns of Del moving away.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move up to the wizard who's controlling the beam, and I have 10 feet of reach, so I should be able to turn into Fang Eater. Let me grab Fang Eater's token real quick.
Hold on, like I said, you can only do one of those per turn. So you either choose your lucky actions or you use the Fang Eater action.
I'm going with Fang Eater, baby.
So then you have to stay in the column and be connected to that Fang Eater using Fang Eater's action.
All right. Oh, okay. Cool. So Fang Eater is in the chamber, and my question is, I'm so sorry.
We're getting Fang Eater is in its lair, and in the grand scheme of things on the overworld, the Forlorn Malformed is sorry. I'm sorry I didn't explain this. He's like gigantic and destroying the landscape. You are in that landscape as Fang Eater.
Got it.
And it's being destroyed around you. Meanwhile, underground, you are as lucky fighting with Crags.
Got it. Okay, well that makes way more sense, and that's good.
Sorry I didn't explain that earlier.
No. That makes more sense. So I'm not going to initially use my turn as Fang Eater then. I'm going to use it as lucky. I'm going to use my movement to get... I'm actually... How far? I'm actually 45 feet, so I actually don't necessarily want to be that much closer. And, sorry. I didn't mean to draw anything. God damn it. This is epic and bad at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my final level spell to pop Glibness, which is going to use most of my turn. And then I'm going to use a Bardic Inspiration, pop it to Grizz. Grizz, you got that D12, baby. It's D12 now.
Let's go.
And then obviously I'm watching that motherfucker to first spells.
Of course. See if this is gonna come out or not gonna come out of his thing. You start to see rumbles though, like as if the creature is fighting someone. Same with Mammoth, as he's not leaving the pillar. Ian's freaking out. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna call 6 seconds. Fight or die!
So he'll move over. As you guys see, you guys were in there longer than you thought, as the purpleness kind of engrossed half this like torso now.
Shit.
He will fire a firebolt because he knows this is the shit. If I can find it.
Wait.
+5. Yeah, he hits practice. Is that 60 feet? I think it's this. It's 120 feet. Yeah, perfect. And it's a D12. It's D10. Oh, nice. 10 damage. Big damage. That'll be Ian's turn. Practice is up. As he's going to say, no. It's going to say, no. This is not how it's supposed to go. Okay?
Chris is gonna use the legendary action to drink during Practice's turn.
Hell yeah. Listen here. This is not what it's supposed to be like. Okay, I did the spell. I did exactly what the guy told me, and then now I get to be a god. Okay? Now you guys can get out of the way, or just let it happen. Just stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Okay? Do you seem like to relax yourself in any way, Grizz?
Grizz smiles.
Alright, fine.
It's not a. It's a. He's like Grizz says. Sure. No. Clearly I was in the wrong.
All right.
But Grizz has the look of a bully who's cornered a nerd in a bathroom. You know.
Jesus, that's dark.
All right, he'll finger you.
Okay, counterspell.
All right.
Nice, do it. It's an 8th level spell.
It's 3rd level, and I automatically beat it unless he counterspells back.
Hell yeah. He doesn't, though.
Are you glibing up?
Glibness is already active. I wasted my entire turn to cast Glibness, which means that literally at a 3rd level I can counterspell anything.
Hell yeah.
So Fragmus, being the wise.
But maybe I should have waited for him to cast the spell.
He's going to use the spell, his ability Siphon Spell.
Fuck.
Which the first spell targeting him, he will siphon and negate and absorb, restoring a 3rd level spell to him.
Jeez. Ooh.
Wait, did he just siphon my counter?
He did.
Shit. Does
Okay, you should like get that spell.
Funnily enough, it's a natural ability.
Yeah, spell still won't affect it.
Damn.
So Constitution save for Grizz. The DC is 38.
Remember, you got a D12. You got a D12 Bardic Inspiration.
That's a typo. The DC is 26.
I was about to say, and that
D12
wasn't gonna matter. That D12 is not gonna matter.
That's way too much. That's a mistake on my part.
Oh my god.
So what is that con save?
Diamond body, baby. Diamond body. Seriously. Diamond body.
Oh, dang! With the D12, it could have made 38. Yeah. You beat it. I think you just negate everything, right? Would you beat it on finger?
I think finger might still do half. I know disintegration's full on save or suck.
It's half. Yeah. So we'll do. I think it's already 54. So I'll just half the 54, which is 37. No, it's 27.
All right. And that's like necrotic damage?
Yes, it is. And then that'll be it for Practice's turn. Rabab, finally up. You see this happening.
Quick refresher. Apologize if I missed anything. The purple stuff, what's going on there?
Ian is being like corrupted by what's happening. This magic is like taking over him.
Right, but like on the map.
Oh, this purple stuff is purely aesthetic.
Okay, cool. So Ian is still spazzing out with his D&D, his DNA changing.
Yeah.
Okay. I will, in a snarl of rage at the idea that any of this was what I thought it was, transform into a giant hyena.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Incoming stat block, link. And I will take the dash action to double my movement speed of 50 to 100 and meet up with you guys on the other side of this bullshit. So, can I jump down from here? Do I need to take the stairs?
You can jump down. Yeah.
Okay. This should be... I did measure this before. I just know it's within this much, so I should be good. I'm gonna come over here. Oh yes, I am giant. Yeah, and I'll come over. I think I can go. Well, what happens when I go through any of these pillars of light? Anything?
Imagine they're above you like a canopy, so you're actually going under them right now.
So they're like on the ceiling.
More like off the ground, like more than like 12 feet up.
Okay. All right. I'll hang out here as a giant hyena because I don't think I can quite get to Practice this turn. There's no point getting close if I can't hurt him yet.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, Grizz, you're up. You cornered the nerd.
All right. Grizz is going to continue his assault. Oh no. Grizz, oh, that's
yeah, that 14 will miss, but so it was just a feint to get to the crit.
Yeah, so Grizz will do like just a straight jab, but it's like a feint out, you know, and then we'll come down for the uppercut with the left. Ooh, that tasty. Well, one extra crit damage, but he does have the D4s. He'll try to stun on this one as well.
All right. He failed actually, so you get advantage on the last one, right? Oh well, you already had advantage.
Well, he used his legendary resistance.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, he will make another con save. 17.
All right, and then Grizz will unarmed strike one time with his bonus action.
Tanner,
would you
be willing to link the siphon ability, or what I would know about that?
So 19.
It'll stop me from
for
asking
a
a
total
zillion questions.
for a total of 32 on Grizz's turn, and he'll try to stun on the unarmed
Yeah, the
strike.
other one. Yeah. Another one.
All right, and that'll be it for Grizz.
Okay, I don't know why you're on there with an 11 there as well.
I think I got deleted off initiative.
Well, no, you're 22. You're at the bottom.
I'm technically
Oh,
not
okay,
even
that's
on.
weird.
I'm technically not even on initiative.
You guys seeing a different initiative?
Yeah, we seem to be.
Yeah, so if you're managing multiple maps, that might be why you see our initiatives. Like,
Yeah.
we might still have them rolled from a previous combat or something. So 22 might be the initiative I had on the carnival, maybe?
Can you go ahead and roll again, and I'll add you back. I'll
Okay,
give you
yeah.
22. I'm sorry, I don't know how that happened. I was seeing an 11, like where you were.
Lucky.
Yeah, I got confused because I rolled 11 initially, and I went first, but I thought that might have been like a surprise round or something. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm going first, but I got 11. I guess Grizz did run at him. But yeah, okay.
So as you guys are seeing, Forlorn's gonna have his turn. You're gonna just feel more shakes in the earth and more like crumbles. So Sleepus and Mammoth are gonna take their turns, pretty much like not leaving their crystal pillars as they continually seem to bash and fight something. Like there's just there's tussling above you. Mammoth or Lucky, you're up.
Crap. Okay. Yeah. We gotta stop this caster. But he did just pull my thing. So I asked you, you don't have the ability, right? Like, so he can just siphon off any spell as a reaction?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the first spell targeted into each turn.
The target. Well, I didn't target him. I targeted the caster.
He's the caster.
Oh, I thought you meant like once.
You said
once per round.
Paragdus?
Once per round.
Paragdus or Forlorn? I targeted Paragdus.
Paragdus. And he's he's the one who casts the spell.
And he casts spell. Yeah, so he
casts Finger of Death. Yeah. He
cast Finger of Death, and then Paragdus' spell siphon went off, siphoning out the counter spell. Correct.
Correct.
Okay. And so Forlorn, got it. Okay.
Forlorn hasn't done anything. He's
gotcha. And I guess my question is, because it's such a specific ability, do I know that the ability would trigger to any other target?
Yeah. I mean, what do you think?
I'm
You don't know
not.
anything about what's happening. You don't know anything about what's happening.
All right. Yep.
Look up.
Okay. I'm not gonna do that. All right. I'm gonna use. Crap. All right. I'm gonna use 6, and I'm gonna target, not Paragdus because he's got invincibility to spells. It'll be once on his turn, so maybe I could probably counter him on his following turn if he buys my spell. So maybe actually, you know what? That's not a terrible idea. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see if he tries to bite on this shit. No, I don't want to use that. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on Paragdus and see if he siphons.
Yeah. Has he had a turn since then?
Wait.
I don't think he has since the counter.
Wait,
Counter spell.
Okay, so I do know that. So then, sorry, I apologize, Tanner. So if he used his ability the one time on the counter spell, I got my reaction again. So instead of that, I'm going to, if that's okay. I mean, you want me to make Phantasm Force? Sorry, I just didn't understand how that spell worked. That's a big deal.
Natural ability. But
He's a cute little kitty. All right. Probably a spellcaster. All right, cool. I'm gonna cast Synaptic Stat. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. That's dumb. I'm gonna cast. Fuck me. I'm gonna cast Banishment. Fuck him.
Cool.
4th level on Paragdus.
What's the DC?
Charisma 18.
Nice. Oh shoot! All my players went away with my refresh. Shit. Charisma. He is not a good charisma.
Does he have any more legendary resistances?
He does. He has one more. Or actually, he has 2 more. So I'm reading his sheet as I'm pulling it up right now.
Does he have? Sorry, he burned 1 on Pooch, and he burned 1 on me right now too.
That's correct.
So he's got 4 total. Okay.
No, when did he burn the? No, that was his second one.
That he just burned, but he's got 1 more.
Yes.
Perfect.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to keep track. I'm so sorry, Tanner.
You're fine.
Maybe he's got 5, team.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to. Well, that was my point. Usually it's 3, but I didn't want to assume, like.
Yeah. Anything else for Lucky?
Bardic Int, back to Grizz.
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Mammoth, use his turn. Ian's going to use a firebolt on Paragdus. Hit him again. Big damage. Yeah, so he hits him for a d10. 7 more damage. Next is Parag. Nope, he is not there. Oh yeah, no, Paragdus is there. Now it'll be Paragdus' turn.
Grizz will drink at the end of the last turn here.
Okay, perfect. Paragdus. We'll look at the field of play. Realize that you can get everyone. You can get everyone within this spell. It's going to cast the 9th level spell, Weird.
Counter.
Whoa, it's just called Weird?
Counter spell.
Yeah, go for it. And he will fail because unless he wants to save his reactions.
If he saves his reaction, it auto fails.
Hell yeah. So
That
you
is
see this a big amalgamation of shit. The terrifying forces of Sheathers from the Shadow Plane get fizzled as Lucky snaps his fingers and plays a tune.
Shut the fuck up!
Hell no. Rabab, you're up.
Alright. What? What'd you say?
I'm just practice like curses you.
Curses.
Yeah.
Ninth
Fuck
level
that guy.
spellcaster.
I'm going in there with my hyena teeth.
Yeah,
Take a bite attack.
Go for some bites.
Take a bite out of crime.
And I think hyenas have pack tactics, right? So they get advantage.
Yep.
If you say so.
They do. So 20 will hit. Let's see if you get a crit.
Roll again.
Yes. Yeah, 20 will hit for that 5 damage. And get away from me, you filthy beast. Alright, Grizz, you're up.
Ironically, I want to have a beer with Practice. Probably not. He's probably a terrible person.
He's just a learned man, you know?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Grizz will try to punch the cranium of said learned man.
Yeah, go for it. Punch him in the face.
Ooh.
15 will miss.
Oh. Grizz will flurry.
Remember, you got a D12.
That's true, actually. Could I use the D12 on the 16?
Sure.
For a 20 on that one.
Alright. Yeah, 20 will hit.
Okay.
And the crit will hit.
And we'll try strikes down the line. I will have 1 key point left after this. If I have to use all 3 points, but let's see.
And then you want his third one?
Yeah. Ooh, striking out.
Yeah.
Grizz is no Poochi when it comes to these.
Still doing some damage though.
Yeah, and that's a 2d4 on each of those hits, actually.
All right, from the drinking. So total of wow.
So 12 on each of his hits, and then
Plus 8 plus 5, 13. So
49?
Yeah.
Alright, nice. So Grizz is trying his best to stun him, but I guess in the process is also just incidentally pummeling the shit out of him. And that'll be it for Grizz.
Stop doing that, please. I'm just telling you that it's mine.
Just stop hitting yourself. It's not me. It's you. Yeah. And Grizz would like to maybe try to grab his wrists next turn.
Okay.
Jesus.
Forlorn, it's gonna keep ransacking above. Speedbits will continue to fight. Same with Mammoth. Lucky, you're up.
Got it. He still has his reaction, correct? Yeah, he does. He hasn't used his reaction. Okay. Forlorn is behind him. I really wish I had taken Dispel Magic at some point. I didn't, so it is what it is. So he could probably counterspell if he wasn't, but I'm just going to burn this final slot here because he's a wizard, so hopefully he doesn't have Dex. I'm going to burn my 6th level spell, and I am going to cast on him Disintegrate. Practice.
Practice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
You
man, I
still-
just
siphon it.
did you say counter smell? Or did you say counter spell? Because I heard
Countersmell.
counter smell.
God damn.
And that just made me think of that whole thought experiment where you can cast any spell, but you can also change a single letter of that spell.
Oh,
yeah,
counter
that
spell? Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
As a legendary action, because he siphoned your spell, he's going to throw a firebolt at you.
Wait. Okay. The legendary action, so you put... Yeah, gotcha.
26 to hit.
26 will hit.
14 fire damage.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything else for Lucky?
6. Yeah, I'm going to toss out another Bardic Inspiration to Grizz.
Oh, yeah. Keep the fighter fighting. Mammoth is going to keep fighting. Ian is going to do a firebolt. He's seen that's working. Not going to fix what's not broken. 14 on this, though. Practice is gonna like be crumpled on the floor because after getting wailed on by Grizz, he's just gonna like say, "Okay, okay, you pieces of shit. Listen, all right, I have worked my absolute ass off to bring forth this, to be a god. I deserve it. So let me do it, or else." All right, fuck you then.
Grizz would like to drink.
He teleports, but
Counterspell.
hell yeah, go ahead. It's
Counter
a
spell.
with glibness.
Auto fail.
Auto fail.
He burned my disintegrate, motherfucker. You're staying here. This shit ain't going anywhere. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sorry, I'm done. My bad.
You're good, man.
Really angry at him. I'm really angry that I didn't get to disintegrate a person in this campaign. I disintegrate everybody once in a campaign. Let's go.
you see him like preparing the spell. And he like snaps it. Oh fuck. And you pan over to Lucky. No. Yeah. He says fuck. And that'll be it for him.
I look like the kids from the West Side Story coming in to have a fight with the fucking sharks. Like, let's do this.
He's gonna actually try to run.
Op attack.
Yeah. Both you and Grizz will get the op attack.
I believe
With
the
advantage.
hyena can actually grapple with its jaws, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't have that on my stat block, but
Oh,
good
no
reach
worries. No
level.
worries.
Nice.
I'm not looking at the stat block. I don't know.
That'd be nice.
It would, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
make some op attacks if you want to take them.
Well, can he use can't you use a reaction? No, you can't. Yeah.
18 will hit Rabab. 10 damage. Yeah, he gets hurt real bad. Grizz, do you take an op attack?
Yes, he will. I think that is exactly what he would like to do.
Nice, go for it. A 22 hit.
All right.
Yeah, 10
Nice.
damage.
Even amount of damage.
With that, you see him clatter to the floor as the companion of the drunken fool reaches out and slams him in the head. As you do, goes to the floor, crumples like a tiny, frail person.
Grizz will kind of squat down and kind of like lift him up a little bit by his robes and say, "You wield the power of gods. You were close enough already." And we'll drop him back to the floor. And say, "I don't know. I feel sorry for this one a little bit. Should we finish him off?" And he'll look to Rabab.
Rip his
Just-
guts out and choke him to death with them.
Rabab can't speak, but he'll give a snarl like he's ready to go for the jugular.
All right, Grizz knows what to do on his turn.
All right. So as you kind of dangle him from his like scruff of his cloak, kind of like a prize over the heap, he's just gonna start. You're gonna hear mumbling from him. He just say, "Finally, I want to be a god. I want to be a god." She didn't know she had in that cave a small little parchment. It led me where it was written in abyssal, and it led me. And like his eyes are gonna go white, and you're gonna hear an otherworldly voice come from his body as this like force is gonna rip your hand from its cloak and just say, "Mystra, you coy bitch! I knew it! I knew it! You were cheating in our agreement this whole time. I knew it. No, you never left. You never left the world disassociated like we agreed. I see it right here in our contract, right here in black and white. Concentrating it. You just concentrated all in one spot, like a cornucopia." He's like struggling to find the word because he's like flustered, and you get the voice, like you see Mystra, and it's like this glare of like loathing hatred, as you can ascertain that this was not the voice of any of the gods you saw at the feast. It was instead the voice of Agma, speaking through Paragras.
Sounds like Agma.
Agma.
Grizz will say, "Oh yeah, she definitely cheated. I mean, her magic leaked out all over the crag. It's crazy."
Mystra will ping in all of your heads. "No, Agma, you're cheating right now. What the fuck is this demon? Don't look at what I've been doing, okay? You've been doing just as bad. You look over at what you're doing."
Grizz is conflicted because they seem equally awful to him, and he doesn't know who he should punch.
Agma's just gonna be, "Mystra,
Yeah, maybe
how
don't
dare
punch.
you agree? How dare you disagree? This makes our agreement null and void." And she goes, "No, you're not going to erase the last 80 years of what's been done just to prove my point right.
What?
Wait. Where is Mystra right now? Are we talking about holographic Mystra that we were talking to before?
It's kind of like the echo, you're still seeing the egg, and still seeing the woman, but imagine like an echoing off into your head.
Yeah.
Telepathic link, if you will.
Yeah, she cheated. Yeah. Let me.
Agma. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to make a point of clarification here. What I think is happening for this, and it's just for my own clarity and sanity here. Mystra made a deal to try to get demons to get her out of the egg, which would satisfy the context of the demons, which satisfies the context of her contract with Agma, which led to a war. So
I think you're a bit off.
Mystra made a deal with the demons to get her out of the egg, and she cheated, probably.
That's not what it's about. I would say it's more so that the deal was that people would come to the bottom of the crag using their magic, despite how magically tainted it is. Kind of proving that those people will try this quest for the undiscovered, which is magic. Meanwhile, Agma is the regular knowledge. You hammer a nail, and the nail goes in wood.
Right. Okay.
So it's so her deal
none
is.
Of this is real.
Yeah, it is. It's real.
It's a great.
That's really Mystra?
Yeah.
I don't accept that.
Okay. Cool. Stay high, bro.
Your own journey. Don't accept it. But yes, so it's the deal is the people these are the people that would come down. Mystra has carved them in the wood, in the stones. Heragdus is being influenced by Agma. Agma is cheating.
Agma's cheating. Okay, that makes more sense. Because Paragda is trying to suggest that the contracts he's taking back. All right, well, that's cool then. So, and the guy has just been... because the guy... All right, I got it. Because the demon, the guy that summoned the monster, obviously... Or sorry, the guy that summoned the demon found a scroll that was written in Agma's hand. So, Agma cheated. Cool.
He influenced the world, essentially.
I got it. All right, I'm following.
Directly.
Yeah. Okay. So, and now he's being possessed.
He is right here, yes. Possessed. He's gonna get he's gonna get that same initiative, but practice has essentially ascended into a second phase. What?
Riz is gonna drink.
Alright, yeah. Rabab, you're up. Practice is still there, he's just kinda glowing this time.
Bite Paragdus.
Fuck yeah, dude.
In the neck if I can.
Roll for hit. Yeah, 23 is gonna hit. Some bite. 12 damage. You don't get 2 attacks, do you? You just get 1 attack? Yeah, because you're doing it with advantage for pack tactics.
If we're going with pack tactics, then no, I do not get a second attack.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else for Rabab?
That's it.
All right, Grizz, you're up.
Grizz will.
You're also.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have the ability to enlarge them.
That's my fault. Right, go ahead.
But yeah, Grizz will go ahead and make 3 attacks.
Go for it. So this time you see, and neither of them are gonna hit. None of them are gonna hit, as the 18 that you're sure would have gotten that uppercut this time is deflected with some magical, divine force. Anything else, man?
Grizz is gonna kind of blow on his fists and crunch his knuckles and say, "That was just a warm-up round," and then give him the kung fu fingers.
All right.
That was a pretty weak death finger. Let's see what else you got.
All right. Forlorn is going to go. They keep rampaging up top. See this. He will pull out of this and realize there's too much. It's too much up top. What's going on down here? Let's kind of get a lay of the land and start running towards you guys. It's gonna be Svipus. Lucky, what do you got?
Great. I'm Lucky. I'm right there. Can you grab me a towel? Thanks. Sorry. Jesus.
You got dog pee. What we got?
Yeah. Yep, we got dog pee. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry about that, Tanner. We're gonna see.
Sorry.
I don't know, because my dog peed on me.
Jack,
Man.
are you pretending?
I'm
How
pretty
dare
sorry.
you slander Holly? He spilled a drink on himself.
That's not what true. My dog peed on me.
No.
I
He
definitely
spilled
did.
his damn cocktail.
The fly.
My name.
I'm
How
sorry.
dare you blame me?
Oh, did the dog also eat your homework, Jack?
Yeah, it did, definitely. I was that kid.
All right.
All right,
Lucky,
anyway.
what you got, man?
All right, so I just watched this happen. Paragdus is obviously in a bad thing. Savip's telling me there's bad shit upstairs, so I'm going to use half my thing. Can I just, without choosing to go through the eyes of the Seven Fang, can I just choosing to look to see if there's what's going on the other side, or do I have to just be here or there? All right, what's going on through the Seven Fang?
Effectively, it's like stepping your face into it and like peering through the portal. But yeah, so what's going on upstairs? You're gonna see slide 1 actually, Jack, or not slide 1. That slide 3, the one with all the things.
Yeah, I got it. 1 second. Oh shit! Yeah. All right. Well. Oh my god.
So basically, you're just gonna see these gigantic like people, and like you're gonna see all the avatars that coalesce together to try to stop this natural being of like force, like this force against nature is like in front of them. Now you'll see that like the shape shifting is gonna like it's forlorn like from what you see here, but he's like transcended into like more and more powerful beings.
Okay.
He's like the dragon. Everyone's just fighting this. You see the Fang Eaters in fighting. You see Mammoth is like a gigantic form of himself fighting. All the avatars of the gods are fighting essentially. You don't see. Sorry, I'll just say one more thing. You don't see Hugo of Surly, Chakat, which is the Bayfor one, and you don't see Striza the bird, which is the Valar's one.
All right. I'm going to trust my companions to cover my ass, and I'm going to go and assume the head of... no, if I'm not there, I can't spell block him. Somebody else should try to grab one of the things, but... crap. But how bad do they look? Does it look like he's about to win?
Yeah, he's looking like he's dominating this. Like Madara versus the seven armies, right? Like he is like they're fighting him with all they got and destroying the landscape, but he is just like counter, like fighting him like they're nothing there.
All right, if I go ahead and take over the form, I can get into close range to attack with my heads, correct?
Yeah, you could be Fang Eater.
All right, I'm going to be Fang Eater for a turn. Let's go. I'm going to go in.
Fuck yeah, dude.
All right.
Fucking Power Ranger into that shit.
Love it. All right, Fang Eater takes over, and he has, if I'm not mistaken, Fang Eater has 5 heads?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to attack with each of my heads. I'm going to take the attack action, and I'm going to use his Acid Bite attack, which does, does it just roll 10? Oh, yeah. So, it's a D20 plus 10. Yeah, 20 to hit and 19 damage? Yeah.
20 hits.
All right, so it does 19 damage. I'm just going to keep rolling them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think does the 13 hit?
You actually get advantage. I'm sorry, I didn't put that in the sheet. You have each of the bites have pack tactics.
Nice.
Or
1,
the heads.
2.
Well, no, you already have it. You're already rolling with advantage.
Well, no. Oh, but like, does it do the damage? Oh, I see. Sorry. So 20. I'll just do the first 5 if that's okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine.
So
you effectively hit everything. It's 20, 26, 29, 21.
Yeah. And then that crit is yeah. 1, 2, 3,
That's
4,
6. That's
5.
6.
Got it. And so then it's holy crap. So it doesn't. Sorry, I can't get it to auto roll damage for me.
Okay.
Hold on.
I got you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so you do that.
All right. Yeah. So I do.
I'll let you calculate that up.
My bad.
Big
Yeah.
Big numbers.
Yeah. Why not? I can't add things. Anybody that's played D&D with me knows I can't add things. Plus 21. All right. I do 52. No, not 73 plus 21. I do 94 damage. As my heads, the giant Hydra spreads out and the heads come in and I bite, and they all grab him. And it's like Ghidorah grabbing fucking Godzilla as I chucking, like, just savage in this dude. And it's just going to do a shitload of damage. That's awesome. And obviously, Fang Eater, yeah, obviously those are all acid and everything else.
Yeah, so you're chomping away at this thing. You're ripping away parts of its like body, but you see it's like as soon as you rip it away, it decays in your mouth and reforms back onto his body. But you're definitely doing some damage.
Okay, cool.
Mammoth, Ian's gonna do a firebolt. Why not? 15 will miss, so he's just kind of piddly out there. But that is the first spell that's targeted at Bragdus' turn, so he will siphon it.
Shit.
Bragdus is up. So you'll see that his like body is going to be more targeted towards Mystra. And he's going to do some damage, or do a spell, I think. Yeah, he'll do another disintegrate, won't it?
I can't counter, can
I? You're not there, so you don't really know what's happening. It's kind of like your body's out of experience.
Yeah.
So they'll take that. You can't really dodge. It's an egg, so it kind of absorbs it. You see the green like energy beam go into the egg, and it's just like it's like absorbs it into the puddle. You don't really see any change though. Nothing really happens. Practice himself is like, what? And then Rabab, you're up.
Okay, shit. Can I bite again, the dude?
Hell yeah, you can go for him.
I keep doing that till something probably kills my hyena, or it's obvious this is not doing anything. I'm chipping away a little bit each turn, and I'm okay with that. If well, we'll see how this shit up above goes, I guess. So, what's the red line from Mystra to?
It's like a beam of energy similar to the light beams, though you definitely think it's got an eviler nature.
Yes, and
sinister.
So Paragdus is at this point ascended, right? Like he's being
possessed by Atma right now.
Right. So we have reason to believe that he is still somehow connected to the red beam of light.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, as long as he's alive. All right. I'm gonna attack him again then.
Oh yeah.
And I'll take a couple bite attacks.
All right.
One bite attack with advantage. So that is
22 will hit for 12 more damage. That's pretty good damage. All right, anything else for Rabab?
That's it.
All right, Grizz, you're up.
All right, Grizz is going to walk up to our wizard guy, and he's actually going to try to grapple him.
Okay. Athletics is not very good at that at all.
Ooh.
Yeah, you definitely got him.
Well, shit. Even on my worst day. Okay.
Even on your worst day.
Still a spindly wizard.
Yeah.
However, you'll choose to save. Oh, that's a save. Never mind. You can't do that.
Grizz will pick him up and say, "Hey, me first." And then Grizz is gonna punch him across the face.
Okay. Yeah.
With the gourd.
Hell yeah, 30 will hit. Got 12 damage. Oh, sorry, 20 damage.
Oh yeah, drink. He's all steamed up now.
Oh yeah, it's snowball time.
And he will use a bonus action to clock him once more with a knee.
13 will miss.
Yeah, that'll be it for Grizz, I think.
All right. Your Grizz is going to be Forlorn. So, Lucky, you see up top what's happening with Forlorn. He's going. God, they pulled this freaking sheet.
Oh, dude,
he's going to use. No, you're good. He's going to use have this his fist hand go out almost like as if he's picking up a shovel of a mound of dirt, and he's going to use his ability to reshape the area around him. It's going to be it's like he's changing the forest wood to the sea bottom, he's totally eclipsing reality and making it to his own right now, as right where the earth floor was that's changed into sea. You see the avatar Tragus, Hefilnam, kind of fall down as no earth is there to actually save him.
Crap.
He falls into the water and starts to disintegrate. But yeah, you just see him kind of just easily moving things around and changing them, shifting matter almost. Svipus will run towards the wizard. Go for an attack with Nemesis.
Hold on. It just ended its turn, which means that I can use one of my legendary actions, Noxious Splash, on him.
Go for it.
Which I do. As part of the legendary action, Fangier can jump 60 feet and land with a splash as the head spits acid. Dex save 16. Take half. If succeed, deals 5d12 force damage. Force damage?
Yeah,
Jesus.
dude.
And 20d4 acid damage. Holy crap on a stick. Fail,
7
motherfucker.
fails, baby.
Die, motherfucker. All right, let's do that. 5. Let's get my d12. Let's get that up to 5. And that's... So he's going to do 30 damage with Noxious Splash. And then he's also going to be 20d4. Holy crap. Which he'll take 54 oh my god, look at all the fucking crits in there. Jesus. He's going to take 54 acid damage. He takes 60, 70, 80, 84 damage total. So with one legendary action, and I got one more legendary action.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. So yeah, you can I'm sorry, you only have one legendary action. You have 2 different actions. You only have one legendary action turn.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you see your acid, this huge slam as you just go into his body as he starts to stumble, and the acid eats away at his skin. You just feel it, like, you see as the acid crawls down it, like it's kind of getting reformed as it's being dissolved by the acid, but it's definitely getting slower as the total strain on his body. You're going to start seeing the other beasts come in with their own legendary actions. That's like a gigantic whale is going to splash a tidal wave over. A big, oh gosh, what was it? You're gonna see the gigantic Tempest coming with a 2-club attack right on him. Heatful is going to form himself into sand with some kind of dust spray. That'll be it. Lucky, that was Sveepus' turn. That was your lucky, their legendary action. Sveepus will do an attack with Nemesis. I don't think he did that yet. 28 will hit. Yeah, 14, 24 damage, 28 damage. All right. Able to fight Ian. You'll start to notice that Ian will crumple over as the purple has taken over half his body, like the torso included. Like you just see a portion of his eyes, the only thing left. Fragdus will be up, and then everyone will have to make a save.
Grizz would like to drink at the end of Ian's turn.
Oh yeah. You drink, you do.
As he sees the magic man start to glow, he's like, oh boy.
You're gonna see a darkness cloud erupt from his hands, and everyone will be engulfed in darkness.
Shit. Can't counter.
That'll be it. Rabab, you are within 60 feet of Paragdus, so you're gonna make a wisdom save.
Bring it on. Shit, I the music. Okay.
Uh, 14 will not be enough. It's T8, yeah. Take 32 damage.
And I guess the trigger is whenever it starts its turn there.
Right.
So I guess Grizz will be up after this turn.
Yeah, after Bob's.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bob, take the 32 damage, then you can have your turn.
Ooh.
Then I can have my turn, you say?
Right, exactly.
All right. I have a question for you, DM.
Yes, sir.
On my giant hyena body, can you see the mark of the first rock?
Yes.
Well, fuck.
So then he's under the...
do a lot more damage. We're about to do a lot more damage then. Okay, in that case, just bring that up real quick. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Cool, force damage.
Yeah, advantage on attack rolls and make the simple martial weapons doesn't apply, but I do have pack tactics, so that's fine. So the force damage would apply with a weapon attack.
2d12.
No, that's with a weapon attack.
Oh yeah, it's not a weapon.
Yeah.
Not a weapon attack. Okay.
But technically,
But-
Tensor's transformation means he is a hyena that has proficiency with weapons. So if you can pick one up.
Okay. Not. All right, Jack.
I'm just teasing.
You can attack. You can attack twice instead of once when you take the attack action on your turn. Okay. So we're gonna do that with advantage because I have an ally within 5 feet.
Oh yeah.
We'll go in for another bite on this glowy dude.
15 will miss.
All right, again. Rawr.
Yeah, 21 will hit.
The 8 piercing or the 15?
Piercing. No, it'll be the
Okay.
8.
Right.
Yeah, you'll get him with that as your bite kind of struggles. Grizz, will start your turn with your wisdom save. Oh, sorry, Rabab, do you have anything else?
Not while I'm on hyena farm. No, I do not.
Nice. Grizz, you're up.
Okay. Hey.
Nice, you make it. I don't think anything happens. I'm pretty sure nothing happens.
I think it's
Oh,
half.
half. Okay.
Yeah, that's a nasty spell.
15 damage.
Okay. Man, Diamond Body has really just come into clutch today.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Grizz is going to spend his first attack to try to shove him prone, basically pin him to the ground with his big fist.
Right.
As he kind of reasons, well, if he's gonna make it dark, I'll just make sure that he's really still.
Athletics check?
Yeah. So you can defend with acrobatics or athletics.
He doesn't have either of those. So.
Poor guy.
He's wise, not Ronnie.
And so I guess the idea here is with him prone, Grizz is going to try to cancel out his disadvantage with the advantage from attacking a prone target.
Okay, I like it. Go for it.
And he will clock down where he's pretty sure the head is.
All right, roll some attacks. Straight attacks.
Okay. Wrong spot. Readjusting.
Yeah.
Riz is going to flurry of blows to do headbutts and
Oh.
try to find this goddamn head. But I imagine he's like left bob, right bob. Holy shit! As Grizz is just like punching down and shattering stone with each of his strikes, wondering where the hell all these hits are going.
Yeah, so unfortunately you're gonna miss.
Damn. All right, that'll be it for him.
Stone cracks about as you punch around his face.
He's got
All right.
nowhere left to hide now, so yeah.
So from the very corner, well, no one sees this. You don't know what happens. They fight. Cephas goes for an attack with Nemesis. 23 will hit. Yeah, full damage. Or, sorry, 16 damage.
He's got to be holding concentration on this darkness, right?
Yes.
So, where the...
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's secret to me. What? Lucky, you're up.
Crap. Okay, I can't...
Yeah, you're in the darkness, so roll a wisdom save.
Wait, a wisdom save? Okay, sure. 13, but I'm gonna luck point that.
Go for it.
15, which is not much better.
Yeah, you're still gonna fail.
Okay.
Take 31 damage.
Got it. Which that's my turnaround, so I will minus 2 health points back to that. 30, 29. Shit.
All right, now what you got?
I'm at 44.
Now it's about what's your turn. Nice.
Oh. Yeah. So am I in darkness?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's the entire chamber?
60 feet from the dude, so about right. Pretty much the entire.
Pretty much the
chamber.
entire chamber. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I can still see, and he is penned by Grizz, which is going to cancel out advantages. I mean, it's darkness, so I still know where he is.
Yeah, dark vision.
I don't have. Well, I do have dark vision. Yeah, I'm tiefling.
Okay. All right. So a creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness.
But it's but I still know where it's like D&D. Like that doesn't mean I don't know. I
through
can still make him.
sounds,
Yeah. If I can't cast a spell at him because I can't see him, but I can like punch him with Bigby's hand, and he's gonna have it's gonna even out. So the only thing I really can do is do Bigby's hand, which I am gonna cast for the 5th level, and I'm gonna send in the hand. As I cast Bigby's hand, and I'm now holding concentration on Bigby's hand, it's going to fly in there and make a forceful hand attack on him.
All right.
Which I believe is going to be my spell attack. Should be... What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, ouch. That blows, dude.
That blows hard. Okay. Well, I'm still holding that, so that's my spell turn, and then I'm going to give Grizz another Bardic Inspiration. And, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I can't counterspell... If I'm not mistaken, I need to see somebody to counterspell, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So I'm going to use all my movement to go back and be the Hydra head and prepare to use... Hopefully, I'm not going to get a turn to use his actions, but hopefully at the end of that creature's turn, I can still use my thing to use, the legendary reaction.
Mm-hmm. I got you. All right, so you'll move back to your little pillar down here.
Yep.
Mammoth will fight. Ian will firebolt. I hope that's a disadvantage, so he'll miss. Just when he thought he would get him with that 19. Alright, Price is going to go up. He will also start his turn in the darkness.
No, pardon me.
Passes. Takes half.
Crag just fails his own. Well, I guess they're two separate entities at this point. I was just like surprised.
I guess the darkness hits everyone, right? Or is it?
It does, yeah. And then a concentration and secretly to myself.
We all have our demons, but in practice case, it's literal. Except Ogma's a god, so just shut up.
Fridays will have his turn. He is going to target Rabab. He'll fire Rabab. This time with a fireball.
Can he see him?
No, it's just a fireball.
Oh, yeah. So
This DC is 26. It's not 38. Whatever this is.
The DC save is 38.
No, it's 26. 26. He just said
26.
It's still really
right.
high, but...
Rolling with hyena. I think that's impossible. I do use my hyena stats to roll, correct?
Yeah.
For your physical stats. But yeah, so you'll take 27.
All right, hyena will break, and remind me because this has never happened before to me. Do I take the remainder of the damage or not?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Grizz, good deck save. What do you have now with the? Well, yeah, but you have shit ton of health still.
So Rabab reverts back into his long-nosed self.
Okay.
Grizz has evasion, baby.
So nothing. He's gonna fire. He's going to fire a firebolt from his fast cast, targeting at Rabab for 26. It's got disadvantage, so.
God damn, again.
It's got disadvantage though.
What am I rolling?
Oh, okay, so 26. So yeah, you it's an attack. It's just against your AC, so 19 damage.
Okay.
And it's fire damage. And then you're up, Rabab.
All right.
Make a wisdom save.
Grizz would like to drink at the end of practice's turn.
Good call.
Wisdom save.
You fail. Just take 32 damage.
Damn. Do I know the DC on that?
You know it's higher than 17, but lower than a 20.
Lower than a 20, higher than 17. Damn. How much damage?
32.
32 again. Right. This time it hurts.
This time
All
it's
right.
actually.
Jack, I promised you some heals. Do you still want them? Because I'm getting down there with you, but you're really down there. I thought you had like a plan to heal way earlier. Did you already use that?
Well, if I had done it earlier before I discovered the issue, if I had been smart about it, I could have waited 5 minutes and have been back to full health. That's all it takes.
All right. Regrets. Do you have any incoming too or not?
I have no heals coming my way. I would love a heal.
All right, I'm gonna send you my last 3 hit die. Roll 3d6 and take 3 temp experience points. For,
Beautiful. All right. I'm rolling 3d6.
That's my bonus action.
All right.
And take 3 temporary hit points on top of that.
Nice.
And I have some shit to deal with. Tanner,
Sure.
it will magical fire lend me some relief from the maddening dark.
Let's find out.
All right. Well, I will produce a flickering flame in my hand with produce flame.
It says no magical light as well as light created by spells.
He's a caster. He would know that. It's all right.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought you said let's find out, so I thought that meant like I need to cast it for us to find out. But
Yeah.
you
No,
meant like
that's
let's read it.
You're exactly right.
Oh, I am. So I
Yes.
will. So that action is gone then. Okay.
Yeah. So you produce the flame, and it's just
Mhm.
engulfed by the darkness around you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You still know it's there. Like you feel the magic.
Oh, 8th level or lower. Right. Shit. I should have read more carefully. My bad. Fuck. Okay. Shit. That's a wasted action. All right. That's. I've used my bonus and my action. I can't do anything else. That's it. That's me.
All right. Got some heals on Lucky. Grizz, you're up. Do a wisdom save. At 20, you make it. Wow, it's a lot. What's that? 25, 24?
All right, Grizz will take that. And he's kind of like holding up his forearms, almost to like try and, or like keeping his head covered some to try and keep the whispers and shadows. A lot of what he sees in them are probably visions of Mag talking down to him, and Poochi calling him a dog shit piece of fuck ass. Like Poochi using language that just was not even Poochi, you know.
Oh, naturally.
And he's able to steel himself by saying it's not real, and then he's gonna start punching very, very hard.
Oh yeah, go for it.
He is
17.
gonna use his bardic dice to up that 17.
Nice.
Okay, that's a 25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, and then and then he's gonna use his last key point to flurry.
All right. 20 will hit. 20 and 24 will hit. So 13, 7, and 13. Oh yeah, with some extra shit. Oh yeah, with the extra shit.
Yeah, because I think, or actually, it might be 5d4s. It's 5d4. So just take off 8 damage off of the total. So 20.
I'm rolling concentration checks. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so this on the second one, the darkness collapses, almost like as soon as you punch him in the face, kind of all just reverted back into his mind. And you guys can see clearly now that the rain is gone.
The rain is gone. Sorry.
So all obstacles are out of our way, is what I'm saying.
That's exactly what it.
Basically.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right.
So that damage total, though, I'm still calculating it. 26.
Actually, when the rain is gone, you can see all obstacles in your way. It doesn't mean they disappear.
Actually,
Jesus, titty fucking Christ, guys.
I think it's 64, maybe.
all right, thank you. Yeah, he will take
After
it.
the reduction, yeah.
So this barrage really hurts him. Like, I just think it's like hitting Forlorn itself. You're hitting it so deep, you know. Agma.
And Grizz is just basically just punching down, repeatedly saying, "You don't fucking know Poochi. That ain't him."
Nice. Anything else for Grizz?
That's it for him.
All right. So Lucky, you see this up top. As what you've seen before you is the devastation from the former meteor swarm that you've missed before. But now you see that Forlorn will do another shaped reality under you to go to spikes. So he's basically going to shift around the area around you to do a to change it all to a spike pit. You make a dex save.
Yeah, I got it. Well, dude, this is. Oh my god, what is that?
It's initiative.
Whatever. Sorry. No.
Fine.
It's. I'm gonna roll a d20 here, +3. So it's gonna be 12.
It's only +3. Oh
yeah.
Okay,
His.
I think
It's got to be more than that. I know. But
he's proficient in dex save. If he didn't add on the P, he's proficient in dex save. So add 7 more to that.
Okay, yeah. In that case, it's 17, 18, 19.
Okay, well, 19 for 7.
Well, plus 7?
It was 10. Yeah, it does 10. You'll make it. So you're just gonna like fall into the spike pit and then just like naturally coil yourself around them, like almost like the spikes. Hydra shit. That'll be his turn. Savipis,
which I activate a legendary action, Noxious Splash again at the end of his turn. So I should get another one. Yeah, it should be it's part of the but also I get out of the pit because I can leap 60 feet.
Hell yeah!
And land, and he needs to make a dex save 16.
Oh, he fails.
Sweet. Oh my god, let's do a shitload more damage to this motherfucker. So Jesus, 5d12. Okay, I got this. 5d12. Roll 22 damage, and then 20d4 for acid, which will be 55. So he's gonna do 60, 75, 77. He's gonna do 77 damage as all 5 heads erupt, spraying acid and bile all over his form, and then I'm gonna land on top of him and literally just start pouncing.
All right. So yeah, as you land on him, you're gonna see a light. You're pounce on him and you got like pinned to the ground, but you're gonna see a light go out of this big Forlorn.
Crap.
Meanwhile, everyone here is gonna see this Forlorn animate, start moving around.
Crap.
That's Sleepy's turn. Sleepy will see this moving. It's about to attack Pragmas, so he's gonna be like, "Oh fuck this man," and then attack him with Nemesis. Oh yeah. Pragmas is getting hurt real bad. He's looking like he's on his last legs, but Ogma is gonna speak and just say, "Why do you constantly favor her? What has she done? I gave you everything. All she does is wave things around." Clearly some jealousy is surfacing. Lucky, you're up.
Sweet. Seeing him leave, I'm immediately going back into my lucky form. Coming back into, I see that Paragdus is hurt. I also see that there's this massive dude back there, which is freaking me out. Actually, is Magical Darkness still in effect?
It's not.
Sweet nuggets. Sorry about that. All right. I am going to attempt to, at the very least, see if I can get him out of this situation. Actually, you know what? He's actually hurt. Fuck him. If I polymorph takes my action though, so it would be next turn, and I wouldn't be able to switch back into that. Can't polymorph. All right, no, I'm gonna cast Banishment on it. Save my last one more for. So I'm gonna cast Banishment on. He's make a Charisma 18 saving throw.
2. I believe he has one more legendary resistance,
which he'll pop,
and that'll be the last one.
And it doesn't spell siphon the banishment.
I guess never decide what happens first. So yeah, I'll say the spell siphon happens.
Okay, cool.
So he'll retain the legendary resistance.
Right, and I'm holding counterspell ready for him.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Fuck you! And then I'm gonna play my bro a ditty and say, "Fucking Grizz!" Sorry, Bob.
But hell yeah. Mammoth will attack. Ian will firebolt.
You may cast next turn. Yeah.
Yep, 2 damage. Big damage. Still up. All right, Practice is up now.
Yeah,
He is.
Grizz is gonna drink.
All right. Yeah. Are you just saving that whenever I say Practice is up now?
Oh yeah,
It's like a trigger.
it's on his turn, you know.
For the record, I'm giving myself 2 health every time my turn comes around. Yeah.
All right. He's gonna look to Lucky. Yeah, he's gonna see you do that. You're really pissed. It's gonna disintegrate you.
Counterspell.
Do you have no concentration? Yeah, so
no, glibness is not. Glibness is active for an hour, and it's been 6 seconds into that hour because I had to waste a whole turn to cast glibness. So
it's been like 6-7 rounds, but yeah.
But that's like 5 minutes into my hour, bro.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it disintegrates in his, literally disintegrates spell disintegrates in his hand.
I am fucking Harry Potter wizard dueling this motherfucker. Let's go.
Seriously. Yeah. That'll be it for Paragdus. He's gonna. I think that's where's the sheet? There it is. Yeah, that'll be it for him. Rabab, you're up. Paragdus, it's Rabab's turn though. Paragdus is gonna fire. It's gonna fast cast against Lucky. 31 to hit.
Wait, is that?
I have the last word, doesn't he?
Always has the last word.
Yeah. Okay. Third. Yep. I mean, I don't have a reaction, so yeah. 23 fire damage. Okay.
All right, now for Rabab, you're up.
All right. I guess. I mean, to be honest, Rabab's kind of blissfully unaware of like the big picture going on here, so he's just going to continue to wail on Paragdus because he remembers his role in the massacre and shit. And so Tanner, I think did we end up saying that Yggdrasil's staff is already magicified? I don't need to shillelagh it.
That's correct.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll go ahead and hit him on the head with my little tree then. I'll do that.
Hey, go for it.
Oh, I don't need to roll with advantage, I don't think. I've been in the habit because of pack tactics, but I don't think there's any reason I have that anymore. So please just take the first one or whatever you want to do on that.
You got it. The 31, so the 31s will hit because it's just 31 and 10 both times. Oh, wait, sorry. I see what it's still here. 31 will still hit, and 31 will still hit, yeah. So it's just 20 damage, looks like.
Oh, I rolled 31 twice. Wow. This keeps happening, and it makes it look like I don't know how to do macros. I swear to God, this is the second time I've rolled the same thing twice. Twice in a row. Okay. Well, luckily, Tensor's transformation to the power of the third rock, or the first rock. We are on the third rock from the sun, theoretically. Now, gives me the power to attack.
We're like literally not.
We're not. That's sorry. That was another reality, not this one. Also,
shifting realities, dude.
Force damage with from tensors from the mark of the first rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that come through as mark of the first rock? Did I? Oh, I haven't done that before. Every time I've been manually typing 2d12. I didn't know I could do that. Sweet. Okay. Now, take this tree to the face again, man.
Okay, dude. Anything else for Bob? A bonus action? Oh yeah, 88.
Oh, yeah, a whole nother attack. Yeah. Does 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Wait a minute.
How 25 will hit. 16 damage.
I don't know why I'm not seeing the 25. Oh, it's because I just didn't see it because I'm really tired. My bad. I need more tea in my system. And another force damage on top of that.
Hell yeah.
Because this stick smells great. I don't know. There's a reason. Rolling that.
It's magic.
It's magic. 17!
Fuck yeah, it's a lot of damage.
And bonus action. Now that I'm an elephant man holding sticks again, but one is fused to my arm, I'm going to get out my core stat +2 and shillelagh that with my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Grizz, you're up.
All right. How Ogma-y is Paragdus still?
He's very Ogma-y, but he's very hurt.
All right. Grizz
All right. Whatever.
is seeing that all this is because both of them are just terrible. And the only thing that he can think of as a way to get back at gods like these is to force them on one another and let them be each other's tormentors. So Grizz is going to scale up the platform to where the egg is, holding the near dead Ogma wizard, and Grizz is going to smash him into the egg, basically trying to forcibly thrust Ogma's essence inside of the Mystra egg to create a new god zygote.
Oh yeah.
Interesting take.
Make a strength check
All right.
to shove in.
I was just gonna, if unarmed strikes, just bash him against it would also work, but I can do.
It will work. Go ahead.
Anybody else remember the ending of Bloodborne? No, I'm just kidding.
You can't just make two great ones. Fuck, Grizz.
You need
You'll
obviously
use the bonus
at least
action
6
for one
collectible
more.
umbilical cords.
All right. So it doesn't have an AC. It's an inanimate object. You slam him in there. Roll some damage, actually.
Okay, and I've got 64 on these. All right.
Hell yeah. All right. So that's 27 plus 28, 55. So 55 damage straight into it. It won't matter if that's for that second attack though, because once you do 30 damage, you go straight into it, and like you like where it was solid when you first hit the head. You go for the second one, and it's like just seeps straight into it. It seeps straight into the egg itself, and like you feel its body evaporate. Like you just feel Paragdus itself no longer there.
Maybe Paragdus will become the new god. Maybe his ego. Oh my god.
As your hand reaches back, you finally, for being the first time seeing the egg, you finally see Mystra in that full body form that we were talking about showing earlier, and she looks terrified.
Yeah, and Grizz will say, "Fuck you, bitch. Fuck both of you and your arrogance. You think we're your little ants that you can just step all over because of your bet. But you fucked up a bunch of lives. My friend died, and you two can eat shit in the same egg."
You don't hear it because Lucky kind of says it in a, like a very small voice. It's like, maybe we shouldn't piss off both gods at the same time. Like Grizz doesn't hear it though. Maybe we should have done this.
All right, Grizz, you don't feel the head anymore. It's just your hands there.
Oh,
Anything else?
that'll be it for Grizz. I think that's a lot of.
All right, so Forlorn is gonna come, like the anime is gonna come back and see what's happening. Just go, what the? Oh my god! Oh my gods! What did you just do? Like on his turn, you see the effects of your actions as the beam itself has started to slowly dissipate and go away from him. You look back to the egg itself and see the outer membrane is wavy. It is unstable. Forlorn's turn, he's gonna look to you all and just think, what the fuck? And he's gonna go
Right there with you, bro.
He's gonna go for some attacks. Right at Savipus. Oh wow, Savipus! Wow. So I've been keeping track of Savipus this whole journey, spending all his head dice and everything, and he does not have a lot.
Oh yeah, it's been a rough time for him.
All right, 36. Yeah, he's actually looking pretty beat up and bloody. Forlorn's turn. Yeah, that'll be it for him. Savipus will go. Practice is no longer there. Savipus will go up and attack Forlorn, attacking a god. You know, this guy's got some balls. 22 will hit.
I'm always here
Actually,
for some
what?
beeps.
Actually, 22, yeah, will hit. Yeah, Cephas is a good one. You know, he's here. He's carved out for a reason.
You know what? He like, I'm not gonna lie.
one.
He rolled with us, right?
Yeah, exactly. Went along with everything. A true friend.
He'd have still put the knife in me eventually, but he's a good guy.
All right, Lucky, you're up.
All right, sweet. I am seeing this, and I want to ask, how big is Forlorn?
See, he's not gargantuan. He's the one size above colossal. Is that? Wait, am I messing that up?
No, that's
he's the biggest size class in D&D.
Oh, which is gargantuan, I thought.
Okay, that's me.
Titanic,
might be too
colossal.
much.
Oh, is there? There's also Titanic. Yeah,
He's okay. In stats terms, he's 5'5".
Hell yeah.
Or is he 6'6"? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, way bigger than that. Yeah, there we go.
So
That's about right.
He's larger than 20 feet. He's larger than 20 feet wide. Is the point?
Oh yeah, totally. He's 25 feet wide.
Well, that big boy.
That sucks ass. Okay.
For him or for us?
That sucks ass for us, bad bro.
Why? Because he can like,
Girl,
you know.
bad girl.
Did he just?
I said bro. Did I say girl? I said girl. It sounded like I said girl, didn't it?
Yeah.
He just
Girl
melee
is
attacked
bad.
from like 20 feet away to hit Savipus, didn't he? That was a melee attack, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was. He has it has like some sort of lunge functionality, so we're a little fucked.
This guy has a lot of arms too, right? Doesn't he have more
Yeah.
than 2 arms?
He does.
I'm
Yeah,
misremembering that.
I guess I never fully described him. Like this gray muscular figure with this like head with no eyes. It's got like a gigantic like girder shape and like some medical cylindrical balls in the middle. But he's got multiple arms, 6 arms. If you played Magic, he looks like an archaic or an Iraq or Iraq. Oh God, I can't pronounce it. Iraq.
Eldrazi?
No, it's not that.
Oh.
Here's one of his things.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going
What do you got,
to.
Lucky?
I
We
am.
banter.
Yeah, I know. I'm always just banter. All right, I am going to use my last. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna use it because I'm about to die. You know what? Actually, fuck everything. Polymorph form
Fuck everything.
of Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's not a caster.
Fuck yeah.
Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna do something actually else. I'm gonna use my last. No, I'm gonna keep that 7th level spell. Actually, you know what? Bonus action. We're gonna pop them. Yeah, we're gonna do a couple of things here. We're gonna do it in order because otherwise I can't. We're gonna go bonus action, pop them with Bigby's hand. 29 to hit.
29 will hit.
Sweet.
Who are you attacking? Forlorn, correct?
Oh yeah, Forlorn. Let's get him in this fucking face. That'll be 19 force damage.
Yeah, he takes it. Like a chump.
Yeah, in the face. So literally a hand flies out of the way, passed over Savips, because we never forget Savips. We never forget our friends. His face pops him in the jaw. And then I'm just going to, as another action, I'm going to use my 7th level spell slot to cast... I'm going to use my final top-end spell slot to cast Heal on... Yeah, I'm going to... No, I'm not going to cast Heal on myself. No, I'm going to cast Heal on myself. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So 80 health.
80 points. Hell yeah.
Oh, you casted at 7th level. Nice.
What was the one?
Heal is 7. Oh, okay.
Heal.
I was thinking of like healing word.
Heal's 6th.
Heal's better.
But I upcast it because I don't have a 6th level spell slot. So that's it. And I popped him. And then I think all I can do now is just keep trying to fire spells and maybe banish them and fuck around with them. But that's okay.
Yeah. Mammoth. All right, that'll be it for you. Mammoth comes out of the tube and just goes, "Oh yeah, we're chopping that body up good. What the fuck's happening here?" Then Ian will go. Oh, crit from Ian. Nice.
Way to go, little buddy.
7 damage on the pseudo god.
Wait, does his cantrip damage double for the crit?
Yeah.
It does. 2d10.
Oh, right. Okay.
2d10. Thanks, Ian.
Ian is
I like
very
this
weak.
Yeah.
Damn.
God, we should have just killed Ian earlier than this.
Oh wow. Kill him.
I'm joking.
It's a miracle
I'm
that he
joking.
hasn't died.
It kind of is.
All right, Practice's turn. So you just like you're gonna look at the membrane of the shell itself and see that it's like way unstable. Like it's wiggling to the point that you're like, wow, this is like a xylophone at this point. Very tight like wave rotations. Clearly something bad's happening. Rabab, you're up.
Okay, can you remind me from observing Saviba's attacks if this forlorn guy isn't immune to melee attacks per se?
So you saw him cut through with his blade, but you didn't see the poison go through. Like you think it didn't affect him. But
Okay.
You definitely saw him hit him.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna walk up and get involved, you know? And just for flavor text, Tanner, since this guy's 20 feet high and I don't see how I'm going to whack him with a stick, I'm going to say I tap Yggdrasil on the ground and the starleaf plants all withdraw from the top and out come these brambly spikes. And I'm going to wham him with those and try to like just bleed his shins to death however high I can hit up on this guy.
Oh, yeah.
And with my bonus action, I will cast Guardian of Nature form of tree.
Okay.
I am going to embrace my tree man self, gain 10 hit points, and gain advantage to wisdom-based attack rolls, including, I believe, my magical weapon attacks.
Nice. Okay.
Which I think we've all done this before, but I just wanted to say it again for benefit, everybody's benefit.
Yeah, it's a familiar cocktail to us.
Yeah.
They're a Rabab special.
Yes. Very special.
All right, gross
So,
attacks.
with advantage, wham.
So yeah, 20 will hit for the 16 damage. So roll again because you have another attack.
I will use my second attack with tensors, yes.
Nice.
32 to hit, I
that's
believe.
That's a crit, yeah. So roll an extra D8.
Nice. Because them the rules.
Exactly. So 19 damage.
And for both of those, actually, we get force damage,
Oh yeah.
which I just have to go and find and click because I'm oh wait, didn't I make a macro for this? I did make a macro for this. I'm so smart. There's one for the first attack that was successful, that was a melee attack, and two
I thought
for
it
the
was
second
funny.
attack.
I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
What?
Trevor.
I missed it. I
Okay.
missed it. I didn't hear what you
He
said.
was too busy rolling the damage.
I
the
heard like a
best.
fart sound. I wasn't sure what
Oh,
that
is
was.
it?
It's just
Okay.
like a
Okay.
little, like a little that's all I
Alright.
heard.
Yeah.
All right, so let me describe what happens here. Trevor, as you wail at him with your shins, you're gonna get that final clutching, just like he's gonna like fall, like feel like the life leave his body and what's happening around you as your
Oh.
body, your Yggdrasil staff does that final decisive blow that like knocks his concentration out. He falls to the ground. He's just too tired to continue. He stands there. He sits there on his body, to be having like you see now the cuts and like bruises from the larger battle up top has scaled themselves down to affect him here. You're looking at him down the floor. He is not moving. His body is not moving, going anywhere. It's just kind of a lump of flesh, but the egg is rippling hard. That's it. What's you got left for your turn? I think you have a bonus action.
No, I bonused action to become a tree man. That's it for me.
Then that's it. Grizz, you're up.
Grizz is gonna look at the egg and say, God, you talk to each other like you're bitter opposites, but you're one side of the same fucking coin. I thought me and Poochi, we were too different, but I see now that it was what made us different. That made us great. That if we would ever just come together, Grizz will say with a little bit of a tearful welling, hey, you just don't get it. You guys have to become one. You have to become the best parts of each other and discard the worst parts of yourselves because you suck. You suck.
All right.
And he's gonna drink, and then he's gonna run at Forlorn and punch him.
All right, make a persuasion check before you do that.
Oh no. Why is it always that?
Can I like yell out, yeah, and give him advantage with just glibness active in the corner?
Yeah, because of glibness, like that. Yeah, is a great little.
Yeah.
Look, he's got glibness and Oh god.
I literally cannot roll lower than a 25, by the way. With like
too bad the 9 will have. So yeah, you say this great speech, and you feel like what you said is really smart, and in all honesty, it is. Don't think it affected this much. Then you run up to this guy.
Yeah, Grizz will go ahead and punch Forlorn at least.
All right, yeah. So this is a coup de grace. So it's like he's down on the ground, unconscious.
Oh wow! And
so yeah,
none of these are good rolls. But...
As I continue to keep hitting him, yeah, actually, none of those will hit. Kind of just like punch him softly, like it's not penetrating his skin.
Yeah, it's because Grizz is just like now he's like upset and emotional. He's like, "Fuck, man, fuck."
He's like crying, fighting, like.
Yeah, it's just like he can't think straight. His fists aren't straight. It's like he's pitifully hammering at the corpse.
So yeah, you see something happening off screen. So Vipus is gonna be like, "Fuck this guy," and go for a hit.
Fuck yeah! It's just everybody in the corner just like stomping. Like
he misses. He's got advantage. He's prone, I guess. Alright, that'll do it. So yeah, you see him stab him straight into the head. Still breathing, still conscious though somehow. Lucky, you're up.
Okay. Wait, he's conscious over here?
No, sorry, unconscious. Like he's still alive, but he's.
Can Grizz reaction?
Oh yeah, no,
something at Lucky this turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Of course.
Grizz will shout, "Lucky! They'll only fucking listen to music. You gotta convince them."
All right, he's right. He's right. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up to. I think I have boots. I got plenty of movement. I'm gonna run up to them, and I'm gonna sit right there. Oh, before I do that, I am gonna use my bonus action to punch Forlorn, just fucking because.
With the hand? Yes.
Yeah, with the fucking hand. It's bonus action. It's free. Fuck you.
Get us some attacks.
Yeah. Well, it's 26 to hit.
Oh, yeah. So it's a coup de grace. This is the killing blow. How do you do it? Like, what do you use the hand with? Like.
Lucky is going to like run across the arena playing the theme song to this podcast. And it's just he's just gonna cast out and just like fucking the hand is gonna take out and do a rock slide before it curls into the thing and flies down to the ground and right into his fucking face as you see his fucking skull pop across. And everybody in the front row, Sveeps, Rabab, and Grizz are all in the fucking splash zone as I just fucking pop this demon's head apart. Bone and everything just going everywhere as I'm just like, and I'm like, fuck you! And then I run over to them. And then I'm going to start playing this.
All right. So, roll a performance check.
All right. So I want to go over this. I definitely want to roll a performance to see what it is, but I just want to go check glibness real fast. I think I
think it affects all charisma, right?
It does. Until the spell ends, when you make a charisma check, you can replace the number you roll with a 15. So minimum 15. But yeah, why not? Let's just do this. Performance.
Let's go, man.
So, you know what?
Let's go. Yeah.
So that was a D20. So, it says a 13.
So less than 15.
So no, but that's 30 automatically. Right. But you know what? I am going to, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to use that last luck point because I'm feeling it.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. May not be anything. Performance. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to go with a 30.
Okay. Yeah, 30 is
We're going to go with a 30, We're going to go with a 30 performance. Yeah. And I'm going to begin to play the song that Lucky is penning this entire time. He's going to play the history of the crag. And he's going to play about the notion that these people have just been dying. He's going to play about Cytheria and her crimes and her need to discover things and how knowledge and information and magic and knowledge are the same fucking thing. And it's just how people use it. They're not inherently good. They're not inherently evil. And how these two fucking assholes just need to get the fuck over everything and stop trying to kill everybody.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, with a 30 performance.
And I also want to just do this. You fucking tools, because that's what they are. You know?
Oh yeah. So like a nice, a little flourish at the end, like da 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 ding, da ding. Like I gotcha. With a 30, playing this beautiful epic song with its great history and compassion, you feel it. Like you make them feel it. You can see that they are actually reverberating with this. The egg membrane is going to keep violently shaking, and then it's going to stop. It's going to be still and calm and quiet. Just as it does so, it begins to concave slowly in upon itself, and then explode in a humongous blinding white light. You guys are going to make a Constitution save and then a Wisdom save.
I'll make my Constitution save with advantage because I have roots.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So, dang, Grizz is great.
Grizz wants to see this,
my
even
God.
if it makes him go blind. He's
Lucky's great.
he's like, no, I will fucking bear witness.
Yeah.
Lucky's
I
dodged
looked at the
pyrotechnics
sun.
before. Yeah.
I will look at the sun.
It just adds.
Let's go. And then, and Rabab's great too. All right, yeah. So you guys are all just like staring at the sun. Fuck this explosion.
Fuck
You
them.
guys see as you're like pushed back, you stand your ground. The force doesn't do anything, but then you're lifted up and you retain your consciousness through all this. You're going to see this like the same white tunnel that was centered around Forlorn as he ascended up will now encompass the entire chamber. As you guys go up, floating, the illusion of the walls itself are going to reverberate with the magic. You're going to see Lucky's song. It's going to be reflected on the walls, the music itself traveling up with you and just showcasing the images that were shown to you earlier. As you guys get to the top, you see the egg itself rocket up into the sky. The sky will erupt, the clouds going away, and then as you guys are all floating into the air, you're gonna just slowly fall down, looking down, seeing that the world itself and what the crag has done, the illusions, the destructions, the craters, the epicness, highs and lows. You see it all as you float down. The landscape forever changed. As you float down, a blue sparkle from a voice that's not Mystra and not Agma come from this blue sparkle and say, welcome.
Sorry, I'll go start it a second.
You're good. Welcome to a new world. A world you helped create. A world shaped from your desires. And a world shaped in image that you want it to be shaped as. The sparkle will fade. You'll all float to the ground. You see the great faces of your friends. Willow Trickford, Tatty Ruffins are all at the surface. They're all there celebrating. Fuck yeah, you guys fucking did it. The epic boss fight. There was so many. All the avatars showed up. And then you'll look out onto the scenic sunset as it goes, or sunrise, I should say, as it comes up. You're the dawn of a new day, where both magic and knowledge are free to roam and grow. Congratulations, you guys.
Smells like success.
Yeah.
That's
That
it. Yeah.
is the end.
Yeah.
That's the end. I hope you've had a great time. I've been your DM.
Oof.
You guys have successfully saved the world, birthed into a new world of magic, where knowledge is no longer just coveted. And then you can play that song. That's a great song from a TikTok I saw. Please check her out.
Yeah, which I assume this is Velma Hesterfort.
Oh yes, Velma will come forth, sad and sorrowful from her loss of Liliana, but she will play the song.
Lucky's just gonna sit down. He doesn't need to be the center of attention for once.
Yes.
Ships have been built on the banks of the clay by the lads that were reared among heather. So they we ourselves, your satins and shawls.
This is awesome, Tanner.
Thanks. Imagine credits rolling.
For a dance in the barn is worth 10 in the hall with the lads that were reared among heather.
are we doing some 5 years later?
Oh yeah,
Griswood.
that's what the break's for, and then we come back for the epilogue.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes. So I think now would be a great time to take a break as they all ponder what they want to do with the rest of their lives in this newfound world.
We're gonna contemplate
pause
not. Yeah, I got it. So, where do you want to? When do you want to come back in, real quick?
Let's do like 10 minutes. Since
Gotcha,
we're already a little late.
10:35.
Alrighty, sounds
All right.
good.
Someone's cat is displeased.
That's my cat, and they're always
Or-
displeased.
That's what cats are for, is displeasure.
Yeah.
See y'all in a minute. Hello, and welcome back, everybody, to the epilogue of the Crag of the Magic Vault. Everyone is now to vanquish evil from the world, I guess. They've definitely stopped, set up a new age of magic coming forth, and save at least the world from the gigantic demon. So, we will start with an epilogue. 5 years have passed. What do you guys want to know that happens in between that time?
Well, the first thing I think, and stop me if I'm wrong, party, because I don't think Grizz is gonna not. I mean, the first thing that Grizz and me are gonna do, and definitely Rabab, and I don't want to like speak for everybody, but I think this is the thing. We're gonna go hunt down Pooch, aren't we?
Yeah, we got to talk to before. Anyone got a plane shift?
Yeah. So up front, you do see that. Rabab does in fact have plane shift. So after reshifting his spells, he can learn plane shift.
I do actually.
You do so.
Yeah, you do.
You do talk to Bayfor. Bayfor takes your request and says, "Yep, okay." Goes down into the nine hells. Does anyone want to accompany him? I can describe what happens, or you just want to like see what he does.
We're all going. Is anyone not going? Are we not going together to the Nine Hells? I was about to say, sure. Grizz has never been there before.
It's gonna be like the fast track. So like, Bayfor will actually just go down a staircase. He'll get to this very specific gate, a very specific tunnel, and then he'll get to a very specific like waterway. He passes through, and you guys pass through aimlessly. But otherwise, this would be an incredible dungeon to go into. You go all the way down. He just leads all the way down. You pass great evils such as this, like they're nothing. You get to the lowest of the lowest cell, the deepest pit where they keep the darkest and deepest fiends and devils, so that even hell doesn't want running about. And you see Poochi handcuffed. And this cell that's way too big for him, but it like still holds him. But he's really just held by the shackles on the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Before opens it up.
Okay.
Is Poochi like awake right now?
Imagine Poochi is in this like state of fear.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like a trance almost.
Grizz is gonna say, Poochi.
Do you want me to play Poochi? Do you want to play Poochi?
I guess maybe while Poochi's in this alternate state, maybe. Yeah. Then
all right, go for it. So yeah. Fear.
Grizz will like, oh my god, he must be drenched, completely dying of thirst, and will run up to Poochi with the gourd, put his hand around it, like, Poochi, you remember this, don't you?
So what is actually in the gourd? Is it still the ale?
I think it's still the mead, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the godly mead, you'll pour it in, and Poochie's like whole body will immediately be revitalized. Imagine like he was in like this really sunken, like tomato in the sun phase, and then he just immediately popped back to his Poochie self.
Yeah, and Poochi will look into the brew, and he will say, all is clear. At this point, do we trade them back now?
Yeah, we'll trade back. Through the link cable in the Game Boy.
Poochi will say, Grizz, Lucky, Rabab, my friends.
Poochi! Bayfor opens it up.
Did you come to bail me out so we can beat up the Forlorn? I'm ready. Well, the two me and Grizz and you guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna save the crag.
Even Bayfor is hugging y'all now.
Oh, we gotta.
Yes.
It's just a guy like Lucky is not uncomfortable with like the god like going in for the hug. Literally the god of death, just like going in for it.
Strangely enough, it's warm. It's so nice.
Hey, Bayfor, it's you. Oh, it's so good to see you.
This is a terrible mix-up. I'm so sorry.
No, it was my choice.
I
stand by it.
I have something for Poochi.
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to establish that I've been using magic to keep an ice cold martini cold all the way through hell.
Ooh,
And I just have a martini right here, and I'm just gonna like, hey, Pooch, you've been gone a while. Cocktails have advanced. Try this. And I'm just gonna hand it. It's what people of culture drink now. Try that. Try that.
Oh. Poochie
I'm
will
really
sip at
curious to
it.
see if Poochi appreciates that.
He'll say, "Oh, that's interesting." I mean, I generally like the liquors, you know, with a clean evenness, but it's so well blended. You know, it's so potent still, but it has a nice crispness to it.
Nice. You all share a drink in hell. Day 4 escorts you out.
I flip off a couple demons as we go.
Oh, yeah, flipping up everybody.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, I'm just, I got my horns out, and I'm like, got one hand in that, and I'm like, woo! I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Maybe, do I see
some big wigs? No.
Do I see Trevor down here? Just out of curiosity.
No.
He didn't actually die.
He's not on the fast track.
It's too dark.
So yeah, next one. You guys get Poochi.
All right, we got Poochi back. So next we got to talk about what the hell the council's doing, because I'm not gonna let those fuckers run around to do whatever the fuck they want.
They work for us.
That's how that works.
For us.
That is how that works.
I think we make Poochi head of the council.
I think that's great.
100%. He hates the idea of the council. Therefore, like, it's that old saying about leadership thing. He'd actually be the only one trustworthy with the power, kind of. You know, like that's what I'm feeling. What do you think about that, Pooch? Wait, nobody cares. Lucky, what do you think?
Pooch, do you want to run a city? Like, I don't want to tie you down. Like, that's a lot of like need to do. Like, I mean, if
they work for me.
They work for you. Okay, yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Grizz, we work for Pooch now. That's what we do.
Fuck yeah. So you guys get to get back up to the remains of the Grove Tenders Grove, and you see like the remains of the council. There's like Willow Trickford, Rupert Hugh is still there. I think Velma Hester Forth, Taddy Ruffins. He's not a council member, but he's also there.
No. But Taddy's gonna be part of the council, obviously.
Oh yes, it's just
obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
Savipes works for Taddy now.
Taddy
exactly.
is what Department of like economics, trade.
Damage.
Yeah. So everyone's there. If I can find the damn map.
Smoke weed every day.
I assume we're all just high and drunk at this point.
Pooch, we gotta make the next stout lager, whatever you want, man. We can name it after you this time. We gotta do another brew. That's all I've been hoping for all this time.
So these are the remains. So you got Willow, Trigville, Leafweaver, Rupert Hugh, Fatina Mago. Got it. That's all the big wigs. There's some other people's names, but there's a bunch of like survivors.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vice, the bards are nice. I named him twice. He's alive.
I think we should give Fountain Cytheria's old position, but with a warning that if she goes down the path of fuck shit, you know.
No, wait. Actually, okay. So Vice is there. Wait. Why is Vice? Okay, well, I'm gonna acknowledge Vice. I mean, I assume Vice. Like, I'm gonna like. It's like, all right. So Lucky's gonna get up, and Lucky should have his spells back. Because it's been like 5 years time period is going by. So Lucky should just, for this purposes of this, have glibness active, if that's okay.
That's perfectly fine, dude.
Perfect. All right. So Lucky's gonna get up there and be like, "Hey, everybody. So." Life, really, that took a turn for the worst, but we managed to save the day, mostly thanks to Poochi. And to be honest, he sacrificed himself. He had to literally get sucked down into hell, which allowed us to proceed with Grizz to destroy a demon and also like put two gods into the same thing, which undid the crag, which now we have all these refugees and stuff, and we got to figure out a way to save them and I think rebuild what is here. And this is a question for you, Tanner. What is the magical situation of the crag? Is the crag no longer a magical piece of land?
Yes. So make a persuasion check with advantage. And who gives a fuck? They believe the shit out of you. You guys are the heroes of the world.
Well, it's first
And
off,
he rolled a 32.
32. 32. I'm good.
So they are engrossed by your story. Everything you believe is they believe you. You look around and see the magic of the crag, and notice that you are actually outside the crag because the Glaytender's Grove is actually not part of the crag. It's part of the hole itself, but actually around it. You see that the magic is actually more powerful. It's more powerful everywhere. Like the more farther you go, even like it's almost as if the entirety of the world has the effects of the magic of the crag now.
Well, shit.
It looks like the world is going to be a magical place from here on out. It's going to be a knowledgeable place.
Things are gonna get crazy.
We got to stick together, guys, if we're going to survive. Technology can be used by anyone. Technology and magic can be advanced by anyone. They can be do it for evil, and the only thing that's going to stop that if we stick together. That's the only thing that counts.
But what we have here at the crag were all the people crazy and ambitious and smart enough to come to the most magical place on Earth. I think we still have the advantage.
Agreed.
Willow Trickford's in the hell yeah. Hells yeah.
Willow, I remember you. You made hard decisions. You worked for these people, and you cared about them. You built amazing things for them. You put your life into those things for the people.
God damn it, let's build it again.
We're gonna build it better, bitch.
We're gonna
build the shit out of this thing.
That hypes him up, man. He's all for it.
We are
Sets
going
to work.
Magic is broken out in this world. We literally the sky's the limit of our fucking imagination. We're gonna fucking build the greatest city right here, and it's gonna be the prosperous. And the whole goal is to make the prosperous the lowest citizen. We are gonna fucking build something insane, and we're all gonna listen to Poochi. Does anyone disagree with that?
No one says a word. Everyone's like, no. Like, no, they are zip-lipped. You got them in your palm of your hand.
Poochi will nod, appreciate the silence for a moment, and then stand. And he will say, we're going to take all this talent and wonder that the crag generates, all right, all the great people we have here, and we are going to focus on making this the best place possible to cultivate even more talent. So that means that everyone from the lowest level has got to be able to eat and drink and shelter and learn. I think everyone's got to learn to read and stuff, and everyone's got to learn magic. And if we, from the lowest levels, try to teach as many people as possible, then we're going to get more chances for future Cytherias and Luckies and Rababs.
Let's go with Luckies and Rababs. Just, you know.
Let's put an asterisk on Cytheria, like the potential of Cytheria, maybe not the choices.
That's exactly right. We've learned anything. We're not making atomic bombs here. Sorry, I don't know what we're not making bombs.
Metaphorical atomic bombs. Yeah.
We have the magic to make big flowing upward streams of water. Why not make big sky farms that can grow insane amounts of food? And we just rain it down on everybody on Sundays, and they could go outside and pick some up from the streets, and that's their groceries for the week. And this is where Poochi starts going off on like a bunch of really wild ideas. Well, magic can do this, right?
I want to look at Willow Trickford and see if he gets stressed.
Be the head of the council.
Everything Lucky is saying, he's like, whoa, what? You can do that? Yeah. What? It's like he's writing down everything. Like you're just blowing his mind. And he's like, his ideas are just bursting.
All right. I say we elect Poochi Philosopher King.
All right. Everyone's like, yeah, Philosopher King.
I just imagine Padma in the corner going, this is how liberty dies.
Right. I'm like, now. I love Poochi, and it was my idea, but term limits, maybe?
So, yes, because of your actions here, you set forth the grounds to make the council better. You make Poochi as the head. Every one of his wild ideas are flourished under Willow Trickford's like design as he makes. Yeah, as like the crag was before, like it's like floating city held by 3 tassels to the sides. Now imagine like this gigantic bridge. Like there's 2 structures, a middle part, and then like a middle part between them, and like it's like a bigger structure, way more like not divided, but like definitely centered around itself. Like it's better in every way. Every single idea that Poochie's ever thought of. They have sky farms. They have flying bricks. People that do their beer on demand and at wherever you want, even for kids.
A literal beer garden where you can pick beer off of vegetables.
Exactly. Yes.
This town is hammered. It's a good town.
This town runs wild and crazy. Yeah, but it's the crag like it's never been before. It's bursting at the seams. It's flourishing in every aspect. So you guys agree, and Poochie's leader. You guys have set forth a council that have made a peaceful reign. Poochie does not want to give it up, I don't think.
I'm not gonna stop Poochie, but I assume that I just want to do this side of things. I want to talk to Ian Hicks, and I want to see. We gotta have that moment. Okay. Come on, man.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I was like, hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, so Ian is a little disfigured. Like his body's a little blotchy.
Oh, wait.
From the magic of the crag.
Dude, Rabab can heal this. We can figure this out. We can regenerate this, man.
Oh, yeah, let's fucking do it. If
yeah.
we could do that, this will really save my ass.
Dude,
so, this happens. Regenerate.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook Ian up, and like, I'm gonna be like that. I was like, I know. And I'm gonna be after we like figure this out. I'm gonna like regenerating him and stuff. I'm gonna be like, dude, look, I know you don't like me, and I don't know that I can ever repair that relationship. But like, don't follow me. I don't follow me. I'm a bad person, man.
Yeah, it's like lucky. Look, we saved the world together.
I know, right? That's gotta mean something.
Exactly. I wouldn't throw you under the bus, or
I don't want to throw you under the bus too.
I don't blame you for stuff. So why are we fighting? Like why?
I'm not fighting with you anymore.
I don't even remember what we started fighting about.
Okay. Hey. Look, let me just say this. You can't follow me, and I can't follow you, but I think we could both follow Poochi.
Yes, I am happy to negotiate under Poochie's flag if he'll have me.
I think. Let me talk to him.
Poochi.
Go ahead.
Poochi will have use of Ian perks actually. Poochi will want Ian to go to the Mountains Dew Monastery, and basically talk about how the crag wants to negotiate for some contracts for the monks to supply barrels in exchange for generous patronage, but that Master Kanta of the monks, as an illustrious and well-trusted brewer, must come to the city to be an advisor in these affairs, and that Poochi will send plans and ideas for funding for like more temples on the mountain, and will also try to help Grizz revitalize the Death Stew, but like a reformed version where it like almost kills you after, but doesn't quite. And Grizz is the one to find that line. Right.
So with that, Ian negotiates the hell out of that contract. The Mountains Dew Monastery flourishes. It's like they don't they accept every payment, but it goes to the town beneath them, and that town becomes this huge, almost kind of sub-metropolis that kind of supports the town, basically just by supplying beer. Oh my gosh, the Death Stew Monastery. You see that Wachaka has actually started forming his own sect of it, and Grizz just kind of fumbles into that, and he finds that Wachaka's teachings are pretty great, and it allows Grizz to just like perfect the craft of his beer without actually killing him, and really just kind of grabbing the power without the death, and it's really got balance like he wants. You guys have a great town. I think we should go to the next question.
Yeah, I think the next question is, does Rabab want to go home?
I think Rabab, always of the OG party, kind of like he and Lucky were kind of opposites, and he always assumed that Poochi was like more his vibe. They had the whole connection over brew and taste and smell and all that, and then there's that one time Poochi killed someone like that was arguably didn't need to be killed, kind of.
Poochie's got a little darkness. You know,
which Rabab forgave him for, and totally went to hell with him. And I think Rabab admired his sacrifice enough that he was like, okay, in my personal pantheon or whatever, that kind of balances the scales. But as Poochi is becoming an administrator and all that, Rabab is so happy to see him flourish and grow and do all this, but he's just in so many meetings all the time, and he's just not. Poochi is not the same kind of adventurer that Rabab spent all that time with. He's moved on to a different chapter of his life, and Rabab, I think, is definitely going to spend some time with Grizz doing the perfecting of the brew kind of thing. He's definitely going to try to maintain stuff with Lucky, but I'm not sure what Lucky is up to necessarily. We've talked a lot about Poochi, but
it kind of sounds like Rabab doesn't want to go home.
No, I don't think Rabab wants to go home. Not back to where he came from. I think he wants to keep going.
Lucky is going around trying to figure out, he's got access with power and Poochi to some extent. He's put Poochi in power, but I assume Lucky is going to attempt to be slightly manipulative behind the throne a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We all agreed on that. That's not something I'm fighting. Lucky's back here, doing backdoor deals with power and everything else. And that's the thing is that, but he's going to do it for specific reasons. And a couple of things is that, I think it's actually, to be honest, I think it's Lucky and Grizz that are actually Grizz and me save the world together. And to some extent, I trust Poochi and I want him to be he's the kind of person I want to be in power. But I think ultimately me and Grizz are going to end up better friends. And I think that we both have that understanding on a basic level that we both trust and want Poochi to be the guy in charge, but we just want to make shit happen.
Every evil empire's got to have that top henchman, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's me and Grizz. We're tight. We're tight over here.
Exactly. Tight.
And I think that's the thing. I think in that context, I'm going to figure out a way to get some plane shift or other abilities, and we're going to figure out a way to get him home to Ravnica. And I think I'm going to approach Rabab and be like, dude, I mean, there's no male or other female elephants that you can have a relationship in this reality. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could have I just I don't want to judge.
Dude, I've fucked all kinds of people across dimensions, man. Wow. I don't like to talk about it.
Wow.
I know that's a big revelation right now.
This guy fucks.
Look, man, I've got wild shape, all right?
I just don't feel like I've had time for that. There's been a lot of weight on my shoulders kind of thing, and that's not necessarily how I relieve stress. I need to take my time.
Sorry, the case man in chat. Rabab fucks!
This dude gets it. Yeah.
So that's not a motivation for me to go home. But I appreciate you thinking of me. I feel like I really enjoyed hanging out with you and Chris, getting closer over perfecting the brew and the taste and just savoring everyday life together. But I don't know, the more you guys talk about politics and the machinations of state, it doesn't bore me. I'm happy for you guys, but it's not really where I feel at home either. And the connection that I had to the adventure and to you and Pooch and just the life or death of every day and the savoring of every moment I had with you guys isn't really here for me anymore. And I am ready to move on, but I don't know if I want to go back and face.
Can I make a suggestion?
Our kind of cult that raised me. I'm still kind of afraid of them, but maybe, I don't know, maybe I should go and say hi or something and then go, what, Lucky, what's your suggestion?
I love you, man. Do you think I'm going to stay here and help Pooch out? Pooch is running the perfect version of society as far as I'm concerned, or as far as one can find it in this reality.
Tempted to be the hand behind the throne. I mean, just
I
between
am
the two of you,
the hand behind the throne.
I know it's my idea to set Poochi up, and I'm really happy that he's on this journey from disgust with the ruling class to being the ruling class, and maybe brings it back. But I'm also really worried about the cycle of that, and some of his ideas are pie in the sky, literally raining forth on Sundays.
He fires pies out of a cannon, and people love him for it. I mean, that's not necessarily a generational situation.
Everybody's loving it. It sounds awesome to me, but just damn, man, I don't know.
Look, here's what I suggest. I don't really particularly think that I'm a person, and no offense, I love you. I think Poochie's the best version of us, right? He's definitely better than Grizz. No offense. Love you, Grizz. He's around. I don't know if he's fucking here for this conversation. I
Grizz
assume
is
he would be.
drinking
He's
somewhere.
drinking somewhere.
Okay, cool. Look, what we're going to do is we're going to take the three of us and we're going to go on some adventures and we'll check in and help Poochi as we can, guide him and do our best to like try to reel in some things. But I feel like they're right. I didn't fucking get into this business to run a fucking city. Ironically, once I had all the power, all I want to do is go and fucking play dive bars, right? Like I want to go fucking have a drink and play a dive bar because, you know, I'm not even known. I'm known as the power behind the throne. Like, I didn't want to be Saveeps. I wanted to be a fucking Velma Helsterfort. And ironically, she's just still a better fucking bard than me, which hurts, bro. I completed this adventure, and then we had to end on Velma's song? Fuck me. She didn't even do anything, but still she was better, and I hate that. So, I have an adventure for you.
Gods, you know, fuck.
Yeah, I fucking, like me and Grizz, like, shoved two gods together and convinced him to just, like, become the same person. Like, Jesus, like, I mean, you know, but, like, oh, we remember Velma for her song, whatever. And I'm not gonna get into it. Reviewers be what they be.
Hashtag not better.
Hashtag not bitter. Look, my point is, let's go on. Like, I'm not done with the adventure of Bob's, Grizz, and Lucky, and maybe we should, you know, now that Poochi is actually in a safe place, like we can come visit him and see how he's doing and check in and make sure he's doing okay.
Sure.
You know, if we need to come back and murder him, that is what it is. No, I'm not murder him, but we can depose him fair. Like, I love you, Rabab. It's not going to be super hard for us to depose Poochi.
This conversation took a turn.
Yeah, you know, I think as time goes by and we see how Poochi's rule is defined, I think open heart, closed fist is really the way he wants to do things. You know, he doesn't believe in execution. He believes in having a beer and rehabilitating. He's
just like a really drunk prison. He's like, don't give me beer. I just want to go home.
So like Rabab is like with a turn of phrase like spawned a like a regime, and he's seeing like open heart, closed fist, like stenciled into stone archways.
That's a really
and
dark.
He's just like,
that's like as the head of a regime, that's a really dark thought process.
It's like, I gotta get away. I can't be around.
Look, I need you. Look, Bob. Bob, I want to go and I want to find my mom.
You want to go with me? Let's go. Let's go. Like
that's what we're doing.
I want to go someplace.
Yeah.
Neither of us has ever been before. You could come to Ravnica with me. Maybe.
Well, hold on. I'll go. Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck it. Like, let's go to Ravnica. But like, can we find my mom first, and then we'll go to Ravnica. We'll have adventures. We'll be amazing.
Oh yeah, your mom. Shit. Yeah.
Do you mind helping me with that? And then I'll take you to Ravnica, and you can show me around. Dude, I this is not like a thing for you, but like I love you. Like I've kind of like I'm not into you personally because like, you know, we're heart bros and all, but like I mean, I kind of want to meet an elephant lady. Is that like a weird ask? But like, you could like introduce me to your like your sister or like something. Is that like a weird? Is that like weird?
I don't have a sister, and if I did, I don't think you like. Cause I was like raised in a really culty like kind of like mentality. I don't know if you want.
But like, there are other like Loxodon women out there that we could like meet, and you know. Yeah, we can go.
I go like, you know, there's that one guy that was stuck here. We might try and hook up with him. He might know some people. I mean, he has a family outside of the cult, which is like news to me.
So, I would rather
I'd love to see what his wife is like.
Die underneath a Loxodon broad than I would die by Forlorn. You know what I mean? Like that's I choose my end, and that's where I want to go.
Yeah, but also like would looking for your mom involve like perilous stakes and like life or death, and me like smelling every molecule of every food I consume in the fight to like remain alive, and you know, Mystra was kind of a disappointment to me, man, honestly. Like, I don't know if that was really the force that brought me here. I can't accept that. Like, I know you and Grizz had the like stroke of genius to like recombine them to a new god.
Bob.
And it's like maybe something else underneath it all, but maybe finding your mom is what I'm actually here to do, you know?
Exactly.
Because like
Bob.
the idea that it was just to prove Mystra right, I can't stand that, you know? Like, I'm glad what we did and what came out of it, but what?
Bob, you're not here because Mystra brought you here. Mystra was maybe manipulated into bringing you here. Like, are you joking with me? You're the man who has expanded my mind dimension to dimension to dimension. You know how much fucking Starleaf I had to smoke to be your friend? Fuck you. Anyways, like, Mystra didn't just bring you here. The universe brought you here by using Mystra. That's not how that works, bro. Like, you don't just get to decide that that's how that rolls. There's all this shit that you don't know where you came here for. And maybe because you came here, all the same, you got into that. Dude, you saved a city. You saved the world here. Like, you're a hero of this place. Why are you questioning whether or not you have the right or reservation? Maybe the world itself called you here, and the primal gods gave you a mark so that you could stand the magic to solve these problems, bro. Like, bro, you're like such a you're simplifying your own, like, accomplishments. And you know what? I can't stand for it because, like, you know, I can't speak highly of myself because that's not how I work. But, like, for you... You're some shit. You're some shit. And I hope you will tell me I'm some shit, and we're gonna go on some ventures, and we're gonna go be some shit.
You beat the shit out of Forlorn.
Careful leaving Rabab around your mom, he fucks. Thanks, chat. Please don't fuck my mom, Rabab.
Grizzle said, you know, it doesn't matter if it was somebody else's plan that you came here. Because what matters is that every day you keep making the choice to be here.
And what matters is every day you make the choice to fuck, but accept my mom, okay?
I don't know if I can accept that much responsibility of, like, making the choice
well,
every day.
Then why don't you go toke some Starleaf and let's just go, all right?
Yeah, we'll cut here. You guys are gonna go to Lucky's mom. It's easily enough found, as you guys know the actual location. You get talk to your bro Bayfor again. He leads you right to her. He goes back to the Nine Hells. Another plane shift has to happen. You guys go on this, like, not a really grand adventure. It's really just like she's in this, like, small little town in hell. You see your mom, and she's a succubus living out her day. Like, here's how you approach her. You see her on the street, buying meat. Like,
those are some nice sausages.
What kind of meat is in hell? Rabab is interested.
It's
thick haunches.
Yeah, so you got some, like, basic crustacean meat, and then you got some nice juicy. Yeah, exactly. Then you got some nice juicy, like, human flesh.
Oh yeah, the flayed penises of Inferno. I got it. Yeah, we got it.
I mean, that's a delicacy, dude. Whoa, wait, this is a street market. This ain't the fancy, like, they don't got penises.
Oh, there's no dicks. Okay, great. Yeah. Like, I'm literally glad my mom's not going home to barbecue dicks.
Yeah, she's buying, like, basic.
I mean, it's mostly a blood. Like, no matter. I can't imagine how that would cook up. I don't know.
How do you approach her, Lucky?
I don't even know that I am. Like, I'm definitely disguised self as I approach this thing, and I'm gonna, like, look at, and I guess, like, insight, is she happy?
She seems rather content, like, based on, like, just general awareness, not even insight.
Okay, well,
it confirms as much.
Yeah. I guess that, like, upsets me, right?
But she's happy it upsets you, man?
Yeah, no, it doesn't upset me.
You gotta talk to her, man.
No, I don't.
All right, maybe she's putting on a brave face. Maybe she lives with burdens every day of her life, thinking that you're lost to her. You gotta take that weight off and see how it all plays out from there.
For the record, I thought she was ascended, Tanner.
It's not.
Okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna just, like, straighten my shirt, which is, I'm in disguise self, so it doesn't really do anything.
I've seen you guys, like, on the bench with a big newspaper. Like, I hope.
Yeah, it's like there's the locks. Like, I'm disguised self. I look, like, really nondescript, and I'm between, like, a giant monk because he's still huge, and fucking Bob, who is a giant elephant. So, like, there's two people, and, like, we're, like, spying on this girl.
Yeah, imagine you have just horns on, like, just like a piece of horn.
Yeah, it's just, like, coming over the top of the newspaper, like, ooh.
And Grizz's disguise are just the horns of some devil they killed on the way here or something.
Exactly. So yeah, you guys are disguised, and what do you do, Lucky?
I'm gonna go talk to her.
Alright, yeah, so as soon as she sees you, do you reveal yourself? That's Lucky.
Yeah, I pop off. I don't know if she'll recognize me, so I'll just pop off and approach normally.
So she's like, oh my god. Oh, it's Flash. Oh, it's like that was a flasher.
I
wait,
do not.
As the call comes together, she's just like, oh, sir, and like just like piece of it, sir, wait, and she'll start to cry, and then just go, I thought you were dead, and like she drops her bag of meat. And
Are those dicks?
you see sausages roll out.
I hope those are not dicks.
You make an investigation or perception check.
Are you gonna make me make an investigation check? For
No,
fucking-
it's sausages. She looks
24. I will know if they're are dicks or not. Are
yes,
they dicks? They're dicks.
No, they're sausages.
God damn it! I wanted them to be dicks. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you hug her. Yeah, she's hugging you.
Lucky is this is like not his speed, but like he like I don't know. You know what it is. There's too much to be said. And he has no space to say anything.
Yeah, I think Grizz and Rabab will go find some trouble to get into in hell and let them just have an afternoon to really just talk things out.
I'm gonna hug her back.
All right. Yes, it feels very complete. Hug is nice and embraceful, warm, like you haven't experienced in a long time.
Sorry
Nice.
it took
Next
so
question.
long to get here.
Oh. She's gonna through tears. I just didn't know.
It's okay. Everybody's just a person. Demon, elephant, asshole bard, giant, monk man. I don't know why he's giant. I've never actually got a really good explanation of that. He drank and got that big. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, people are just people. Demon, goblin, whatever. You get to decide. You taught me that. Thank you.
She's just stunned, and we're gonna say that you start a very beautiful relationship with your mother again, as you periodically visit her throughout your interdimensional travels.
I will not be okay when Rabab fucks her. I'm just gonna say that out loud.
She asks you who that big elephant looking one, his name is.
His dick is really small, even despite his size. It's like not natural. I'm just gonna tell
Dude,
you
you're
that.
being so insecure about this. Your mom is an interesting lady with a whole life of experience that I would love to hear about sometime.
All right,
Oh
all
my
right.
Not necessarily over dinner, just
I don't want to smoke
this
Starleaf
is a being
with.
that
I don't want to smoke Starleaf with my mom, bro. Whatever. Okay.
We're both from different dimensions, kinda. Like, how old is your mom?
If you end up my stepdad, it's gonna be a problem. But like at the same time, if she pursues you, I don't care. You know what? Like I'll be good with it.
All right, we'll go to the next question, and then we'll get to our final epilogues. Any other questions?
Bob is gonna be married to my mom.
What happens to Taddy Ruffin after 5 years? I mean, that's like
Yeah.
you might cusp it into near adulthood by then.
Yeah, so he turns 17 in 5 years. He actually is going to be in school. Like, it's like the town you made is really helpful to like the poor and underprivileged. So he's in school working on becoming an engineer. By night, he's a vigilante though.
Hell
He's
yeah!
like a regular Robin Hood. As he steals from the rich, gives to the poor. Still,
I want him to have like a hokey phone to the mayor kind of thing that he can always call Poochi with.
if you'd like to establish that, you totally could.
Yeah, no, it'll be like the Powerpuff Girls situation.
Yeah, okay. The red phone,
Yeah.
the tag.
The Taddy phone. I
The
assume
tatty tail.
I assume Taddy takes over my position as power behind the throne.
If you leave for a long time, he kind of just like slunks into that position by default.
Slinks.
Yeah, slinks. All right. There's no other questions. What's the end result after 5 years for Lucky, Poochi, and Rabab? What do they look like? We'll paint a picture.
Looks like I'm gonna be the best man at my mother's wedding.
Damn. Well, should we start with Rabab then, just to double
You better
check?
marry
See
her.
if-
Just to double check.
You better marry her, fucker.
I don't want to cop out and say it depends on what Lucky wants to do.
No. It's fine. It's fine. We're just playing through it.
No,
Come on.
Imagine being entirely separate. Like, who are they as a person right now? You know.
It was requested in chat. I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh yeah, you're a slave to that chat.
Fuck you. It's Twitter. It's Twitch. Like, what do you want to do?
All right.
Rabab isn't done
The case man
wandering, but
really wants you to fuck my mom, which is great.
I can tell. I've been reading it too. I've been playing it too. Giving you shit. No, it's just fun. Rabab is not ready for a long-term relationship. He barely. I think really seriously. I think Poochi and Lucky.
Who's my mom?
Nothing's happened yet.
It's
You're imagining all of this.
Hypothetical, man.
Lucky assumes you fucked his
think
mom.
I think for Rabab, Poochi and Lucky were the actual kind of longest relationships he's had, honestly. As
God.
friends.
Alright.
You know, I'm not like bragging about getting all ass across all dimensions here. I'm like literally like my greatest fear is not being able to ever settle down, but I'm also not ready to quit wandering yet.
I got you.
I'm definitely not going home. I'm not ready to go home. The only way I could go home is and like see my parents again and say a proper goodbye to them and not get sucked back into the cult and be afraid that was going to happen to me would be if like you guys went with me. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to stick with you guys until that happens.
Look, dude, you gotta
There's
ask
not
me to
even
go
right
on.
now.
You gotta make the. Here's the thing I'm gonna say. I don't think Bob is capable of asking us to go on an adventure, right?
Yeah, you're correct.
So like, let me make an insight check to feel that out, right, Tanner?
You guys are just talking right now. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I feel like I know Bob well enough, especially if it's 5 years. Like I'm gonna pick up on the fact that like something's bothering him, and I'm gonna ask him about it.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you're asking.
With a
What are you
bird,
asking?
yeah, because I assume we're hammered.
Yeah.
You guys regularly hang out.
Well, I just tell you all that like subtext that I just said basically about like, you know, I left in a hurry. I never said a proper goodbye. I've always felt kind of weirdly guilty about just leaving them.
Bro,
Like,
why aren't you just asking? Like I asked. Look. Actually, you know what? It was hard for me to ask you to go help me find my mom, and also
we're saying okay.
I regretted it because like you had a relationship.
Because I'm hot. I know it's hard. Like we're really this is like
Elephant
this is a lot
ass
of character work.
4
This is a lot of
days.
character work and the epilogue suddenly surfacing. I'm just saying.
Anyways, look, dude, if you need to go to Ravnica to finish your shit, I mean, like my mom wants a ring on her finger, so like I'll take you there. Let's go.
I feel like the next adventure we have could be all the better if like we went and kind of dealt with this, you know. And I'm kind of low on Starleaf. I mean, the Yggdrasil branch fused to my arm like produces it, Tanner, but I don't know if like it's gonna do it forever. What is my like
dude.
status?
Why would you
Takes a
ever
little bit
go?
to grow back.
Why would you ever deal with a cult without me? Like you would bring me to deal with any cult, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tanner,
Yeah.
what did you say? I didn't hear you.
So it like kind of like whenever you pick it off, it like grows back slowly, but you do kind of run out after.
You're literally a pot tree.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
yeah.
think going back to Ravnica to get more Starleaf is like my excuse. Like I'm gonna tell Lucky, hey Lucky man, like we gotta. I'm out of Starleaf and it's kind of my thing. Like I don't need it, but like I just I can't imagine life without it. It's just and I like being able to share it with people and create new experiences.
Yeah. Literally,
I
you
think
got the
we
plane
need to go
shift
back
spell.
to Ravnica.
We're drunk right now. We should go drunk.
What?
Grizz. Let's get Grizz and let's all go drunk to Ravnica. It's gonna be
Sounds good.
amazing.
Sounds good. We can maybe like trade some of his.
Grizz, come over here.
So we're not gonna do that. You guys are gonna do an interaction, and everyone is gonna look like you're gonna go see your family and have a great interaction. That's going to be hand waved. I'm sorry,
Tanner. I'm trying to leave shit open because I'm not ready to give up being Rabab
Perfect.
yet. Don't you understand that's what's
Perfect.
happening here?
Yeah. So in the future, after 5 years, Lucky will approach you with further adventures. This one being first. You guys are going to be these great interdimensional adventurers, essentially. Your name is going to be well known. You're going to start having legends and set ballads and songs made about you. Of course, Lucky will be trying to change his name to avoid each one.
MILFs are overrated according to chat, which is oh my god.
Poochi is a fair but vicious ruler. The town flourishes under him.
Yeah, you know, I think with Poochi, it's like, yeah, we love the public education. We love rehabilitating criminals. We love trying to do everything the right way. But like, if there are people caught doing espionage against him, they will disappear in the night. All right. Anybody who's talking about, you know, at some point, at least one council member will just kind of die or disappear suddenly because they decided they wanted to hatch some kind of conspiracy against Poochi.
It's 100% Ian Burks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poochi will every
100%.
servant in the castle, he'll be giving little bribes to. Everyone loves old Pooch. You know, he sets up this sort of system where if you really need something, you can write a letter to Poochi, and he forces Fatin's clone to go through all of his like requests and mail, and like if it's like a reasonable thing, send things to people. Like if some kid's like, Poochi, I want a pony, you know, like get that kid a pony. Well, come on, and get to it.
Yeah.
You know,
So like fix it, Jen.
Yeah, you meet every demand that people come to you with magic.
I mean, it's other people doing it, so Poochi doesn't care. One of the things he will try to do to maintain his sense of self, though, is understand that while he needs to work hard for the crag, he also needs to blow off work sometimes. And so sometimes he'll like run vertically up surfaces to floors that have no stairways and shit, and he'll just hang out with Master Kanta and play board games and drink sometimes.
That's awesome.
And talk philosophy and continue his monastic training with him.
Yes.
And, you know, kind of rescue each other. You know, now Kanta doesn't have to be alone in that place, kind of an outcast who loves sneaking beer and drinking. Now they just drink and hang out and brew. And, you know, Poochi asks for soulful life advice from Master Kanta, and sometimes when he has hard decisions, comes to him about it over a drink.
Excellent. I love that.
And also, anything that Lucky ever wants blank check, he gets it. Like,
I mean, you're the
even
ruler.
if Lucky like tells Poochi to do some like blatantly corrupt on the surface shit, Poochi like, no, there's a deeper intention. I'm sure he's like playing a very strategic game. He's the best person. He needs to be trusted with these things.
Oh no.
I mean, genuine Gerald Dickinson and Lucky are incredibly rich by this point. Just a heads up. Like,
not even a question. Yeah.
Like me and him are just like, we're sitting cigars every once a week, and it's like he like tells me what he needs, and I was like, just give me all your money, and he's like, sure.
Yeah. He knows he'll make double back.
Oh, did Fat Namago survive, by the way?
She did. Yeah, she was appointed, I think, by Poochi to be the same position as Cytheria.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we said that.
But at least one of her
step out of
clones
line.
Oh,
is
that's
fully
the
dedicated
hard
to
contract on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all like Fatin's sitting there, and we're all like ready to murder her.
Like at least once every 6 months, Poochi sends somebody to like leave something on her desk, like where she was in the room and would not have seen them coming in and out.
Yeah, just to know.
And just it's a little note from Poochi that just says, "Remember what we talked about." And just once in a while, you know, like randomly, intermittently in 6 months.
She like
block.
finds it in her
so
underwear
evil.
drawer. It's so fucked up.
It is so terrifying.
Like he thinks
Oh,
it's a
God.
minimal investment just to give a gentle reminder every now and then about like, you don't fuck up, don't do that shit.
Oh my god. So yeah, and this will be the conclusion of the crag. The magic of the crag is around the entirety of the world now, so it's going to be just as crazy as it was in the crag, around everywhere. So the adventures of Poochi, Lucky, and Rabab are not yet finished, but they are close for now. Congratulations, Joe. Hope you had a good time.
I had an amazing time. This is the most stressful session ever, and I loved it. I was like,
What?
I don't know, man. I killed you in the last campaign. I assumed you wouldn't kill me.
No, man.
You're a better DM than me because like I'm bitter. No, I don't forget, and you like did, and I'm like, oh, I'm impressed. I was sure Lucky was gonna eat shit.
Hey, man. did great. You did great actions. They got great results.
Yeah, coming in clutch with the counterspell, as always.
As always.
I guess every campaign just needs a counterspell. That's what I've learned.
It's
the
so
past two
true. It's so
campaigns.
true. So
Well,
true.
I'm not gonna lie. When the boss like had an ability that's siphoned, I was like, oh, I'm fucked. We're all fucked. That's what I said.
I hope this has been the Pen and Paper Pod. I've been your host and DM, Tanner Cook, joined by as always by the Trevor Trio Jacket, playing Lucky. John playing Poochi and Grizz.
Poochi!
Matt and Rabab. Trevor playing Rabab. I said Rabab playing Trevor. I'm sorry.
Hey,
In
know
some
what?
ways, he is.
This has been the Pen and Paper Pod by extension, an extension of the Tuscan Show Media Network. I hope you had a great time listening. Please join us for our next installment of Pen and Paper Pod sometime in the future.
Woo!
Bye.
Everybody's
Adios.
Always listen to Pen and Paper Pod on audio speakers you are willing to lose.
That's fair. That's fair. I have fucked them. I have fucked them truly.